Yo.
Hey, see my shirt? You see my shirt?
Yeah,
You see my shirt?
yeah, I see your shirt. I see your shirt. That's a nice shirt.
Yes, sir. All right, GM, everybody, everyone, come on in, come on
GM,
in.
GM.
Pasok mga kaibigan, wag mahiya.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome everyone. Come on, come on. That's how it translates. All right. So no one should
Exactly.
feel left out. No one's left out. All right. Welcome everyone.
All right, welcome Lunasians to the grand finale of the Axie Classic
Mhm.
Infinity. I mean Axie Infinity Classic World Cup Solos. I'm your caster. My name is Gunlock, and joining me in the stage, of course, none other than your friend, our friend, everyone's friend, Mr. Gorse. How are you today,
Hello,
sir?
hello. I'm doing good. I am everyone's favorite doggo streamer. Grars,
Exactly.
the one and only doggo. Wearing a Bubba hat. I know. You like my I see you're wearing a Moku hat. I'm wearing a Bubba hat. Does that
Yes,
count?
sir. Yeah, yeah, that counts. All
All right.
Rodin, all Axie. All
Mhm,
right.
mhm.
What are we doing today, Mr. Gorse?
All right, it's day two, and the atmosphere is intense. The stakes are as high as it can be right now. Eight players remain battling for the double elimination bracket and for the title and the massive 7,500 AXS prize pool.
Crazy. 7,500 is a lot of money, sir.
It is, it is.
And by the way, this event is, as always, brought to you by Sky Mavis. And we'd
Yeah.
like to
Sky Mavis. Woo!
throw a huge thank you to Sky Mavis, of course, the creator of Axie Infinity and the creator of Ronin Network. You
Mhm,
know,
mhm.
shirt. Let's go. All right.
All right. Okay, so to explain the tournament format, it is the top 12 players from the seasonal championship. They are required to have 10 axes each, and three of those axes will be banned before they play. No two axes have the four same parts, regardless of class and part level. Artifacts are capped to level 4, and gears are allowed. All right. And all right. So all matches are best of 5 except for the grand finals, which is a best of 7.
Exactly. And by the way, this is a 2-day event. So yesterday on day 1, we
Mhm,
started with
mhm.
top 12 players from the seasonal championship in a brutal Swiss format. So they played, I believe, 4 matches each, which were all best of 5 matches. And based on their wins and losses, the top 4 has earned a seed into the upper bracket of today's bracket. Top 5 to 8 earned a seed into the lower bracket, and unfortunately for the top 9 to 12, they were eliminated. The competition is
Unfortunate.
incredibly tough, and now we
Mhm,
have our top 8.
mhm,
Let's take
mhm.
a look at the bracket. Let's see how that looks like right now.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Ooh.
All right. All right. We got Federico Lima and Sikuzin at the upper bracket finals.
Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at the what happened here. Federico Lima. If we're gonna look at the just looking back at the Swiss stage, Federico Lima was actually 4-0, whereas Chan was 2-2. And unfortunately, Chan has gone down to the lower bracket, and I'm not sure what happens there yet. But
Mhm,
on
mhm.
this on the top part, we can see that Racing was also removed or brought down to the lower bracket by Federico. He's just basically going through everyone right now. 3-0, 3-1. I think the guy to beat right now in this tournament is Federico, sir.
It looks
What do you
like it
think?
so far, but at the other end of the upper bracket, Sikazin has been plowing through the competition, going
Yeah.
with the first game with Lance was like 3-0. Our
Yes.
Vetsy was okay, that was a battle, right? 3-2. That's a tough battle, right?
Yep.
So he had a little bit more trouble with our Vetsy, but it all ends the same because now Sikazin is also in the upper bracket finals.
Exactly. And speaking of the Swiss stage, unfortunately, the four players that some may have thought would have gone through the rest of the tournament, unfortunately,
Mhm.
was eliminated. We're naming Mitsubishi,
Oh.
Asham,
Hmm.
Ashes, and Kuyawell
Hmm.
has been unfortunately eliminated from the tournament.
Unfortunate.
Exactly. And Federico Lima and Sikuzen are actually the top two coming out of the Swiss stage. And we can see in this bracket right now how they are really dominant. Sikuzen, Federico Lima, you know, coming up to the upper bracket finals. really strong. That's going to be an interesting match. Now let's take a look at the lower bracket. Let's see how that looks like right now.
All right, all right. Oh,
Oh
wait,
no!
wait.
Oh no!
Chan got eliminated by Thunderstruck 3-0.
Yep.
Oh boy. All
Oh
right,
my
Boss
god. Yeah.
Cam also out. And then our Vetsy is up there. And Lance versus Raisin.
Oh my god.
Mm, still a
Chan.
lot more
Okay. Okay.
games.
Okay. Let's talk about this one.
Okay,
This
okay.
is a huge disappointment, man. Like
An upset, would you say?
really, really an upset because Chan has been, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, has been the champion 3 times in the last 12 seasons.
Oh.
And unfortunately, he was taken out by, I believe, his ex guildmate from YGG, Thunder.
Oh. Well, you know, in love and war, everything is fair. Yeah.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened after the thunderstruck in Arvetsi. But if we're gonna be watching that one, I'm excited for that as well. So right now we're looking at Thunderstruck versus Arvetsi, Lance versus Raisin as well, in the lower bracket, and
Mhm.
I'm all in for it.
All right. Oh, by the way, guys, we have a 2-minute delay. Just this is for the integrity of the players because we are watching their games live, so we need that 2-minute delay just to make sure there's no stream sniping happening. So if we react to your chats a little bit late, it's because of the delay. All right. So I'm looking at chat. So hello, Wayne Nasu. Hello, hello.
Shout out.
Usa Lozcan. Hello, shout out to you, Mr. Sir. Hey, Kev GG. And Jason Ivan Pagio. I see saying, we shout out po kay Bench July Salen, number one Axie Classic player. Shout out, Mr. Sir.
All
All right.
right. And over on the Twitch side,
Mm-hmm.
Slim says, all healed? Yeah, no more sick people from
Yes.
YPS.
Yes. Well, I'm still a little bit sick, but doing a lot better than last week. So
Awesome.
I can actually cast properly. Yes. Let's
Awesome. Shout
go.
out to the
Let's
31 viewers that
go.
we have on the Twitch channel and on the side of YouTube. We have 14 right there. If you could share the stream to your friends, your family on the socials, on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere you can, make sure to have them join us and watch the World Cup finals because this is most likely going to be the last tournament for this year, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, not counting the Guild War next week, but yeah.
Yeah, not counting the Guild War next week or the World Cup Guild Wars next week. This will be the last one for the season. And yeah, get them all over here, have them watch with you, and enjoy the show.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into the match here and see what's going on. All right.
Okay. Oh, we have a chair stream.
All right. Sikazil.
Does Sikasin live in a dark forest or something? What is that? What's happening there?
Sikazin also played on the last tournament, and
Yeah, but
I think this is the same setup.
is
And
it?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
I remember the curtain like background for
uh,
Sikazin, but it's a lot darker right now.
I feel like there's going to be a jump scare coming in from behind that curtain, man.
There we go. There we go. Showing up his
Hmm.
face. All right, here we go. All right. This is an interesting lineup that they have here.
Hmm.
I am seeing a very interesting Dawn on the side of Federico here.
Hmm.
You see that Koi with an
Mm.
eggshell Dawn.
Eggshell Dawn with
Yeah.
lamb and tri. Wait, tri feather?
Yeah, that's the I guess he used or he's opting for that one instead of the balloon.
Mm.
So I think that is the reasoning. Zero cost bird part gonna give you a lot of speed and at the same time give you that zero cost in case you get feared by the balloon coming onto the side of Sikazin because there's a lot of balloon there.
Yeah,
They're gonna
there's.
go to a birthday party for some
Yo,
reason.
I was gonna say that. They're ready for the birthday party.
There you go.
Hmm. All right, looking at the bans, all of the teal shell Axies are banned
Yeah, don't want to deal
on
with that.
on
A
both
lot of
sides.
a lot of heal, a lot of shield, and a
Hmm.
lot of sustain in terms of energy. I don't I don't want to deal with that as a
For
player.
sure, for sure. Because like unlike the Origins tournaments, you can keep using the same axes over and over, even if you win with it. What matters is that you get the win, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to Ghostin. What up, my boys? What up, Ghostin? How
Yo,
you
what up,
doing?
Ghostin?
How you doing, sir? Invite your people, invite your friends, invite everyone to join us here. Watch the tournament because this is going to be a sick one. All of these players, by the way, they are not nobodies, okay?
Yes.
They have been champions at one point or the other. Maybe a
Mm-hmm.
runner-up in some of the tournaments, but they have gone through the gauntlet. These guys have, what it takes to take the pressure in. And it's going to be an interesting one. See?
Oh, game. Let's go. Game number one.
Okay, here we go.
All right, we got Federico Lima versus Sikuzin.
All
We
right.
got lots of plants. All right. Oh, we were talking about the dawn and the balloons, the balloon
Yep.
aquas, and here they are.
Exactly. They are in play right now.
Hmm. You know what's
Look-
interesting is Federico Lima is using two eggshell axes.
Yeah. That's going to allow a
Mm.
lot of counterplay in terms
Yeah.
of drawing the aggro
Yep.
for
Yep.
the front line. Maybe the idea is to keep the front line alive for a while. Let's see how that goes. And this is
Alright.
going to be the revenge arrow together with a night seal and a piercing sound. Not going to get any value out of that. And the response is a lot of damage coming in from Sikuzin. Sikuzin
Alright.
is going to even out the HP. Actually, no, he's going to be at an advantage right now. Looking good for Sikuzin. Everything is even aside from the HP.
Mm. And nobody stole anything, so the police are working overtime. No, no energy stealing here. Right?
All right. Speaking of energy stealing, here we go. The damage are going to be dealt 148.
Oof,
That's a lot
chunky
of damage. And then the wooden staff not going to get the additional damage value there because the shield was broken. And right now, still going onto the side of Sikuzin. A lot of HP to work with. He does have a way to kill this plant right away without even using multiple cards. I think he can just use the Oranda here. That's a level 2. Gonna get the Fragile on the side of Sikuzin.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
And I think you still need 2 cards to kill the frontliner over the side of Sikuzin. Right?
Yep. But there is a 0 cost. So there is a play here for Federico to just use the Koi and then if he needs to just use the Tri-Feather.
Yeah,
which
there's
is
that
the
too.
0 cost.
Just to buff up the damage.
Okay, he actually
Wait.
uses the Revenge Arrow onto the tail slap. to
Wow.
the last hand. The Poofling is going to be used and is going to get the kill. No value for the Poofling right there.
No, I think that was intentional. He just wanted to kill. Maybe. I wouldn't know. But, I'm more surprised that he got perfectly predicted the tail slap will hit the last hand.
Yeah.
Very nicely calculated there.
All right. Federico Lima, in terms of the cards, is in a slight disadvantage. The energy is going to the side of Federico, but Sikuzin has a lot of cards to actually deal damage onto that midline Axie. He also goes first with that Aqua. If he draws more cards here,
You mean the Dawn?
no. The backline Axie for Sikuzin,
Oh.
if he draws 2 cards there, unfortunately he does not. So he's just gonna
Ooh.
opt to Night Seal and Scarab.
Mm-hmm.
Won't get any regeneration value, but does get the energy steal.
All right. So the police kind of took a break there, right? The stealing started happening. The police were under coffee break.
Oh no! Speaking of coffee, I'm just gonna drink my coffee as well.
Yo, I can't drink coffee. I need water.
Get some energy going
Mm-hmm,
because we're gonna need it. There's gonna be 2 more matches that we're gonna be watching tonight. The lower bracket finals, and of course the finals of this, which is a best of 7. But here we go, Federico.
Both players
Sikuzin.
taking their turns. They're taking their
Thinking about
time. Both of them have a big hand right now to play with.
Yep, that's a lot of cards that they can use. Federico can actually still shield up here, But I think he is afraid of that the damage that's gonna be coming in from that backline Aqua from Sikazin,
Yeah.
because that is gonna be fragile together with
Oh,
a lot of
wait, what
cards.
is this?
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Who's gonna
Everyone's
be?
using all of their energy. All right. We got the triple threat. Bam, bam. And there's the Angry Lamb.
Oh my
Here
God, the,
oh, is it dead?
the
Oh,
Dawn
that's
is gonna
definitely
die.
dead. Oh, overcommit? Overcommit?
Oh my God, he's
Oh,
not gonna
both
have
of
any
the. Oh,
cards.
oh,
He's not
both of
gonna
them
have any
overcommitted.
cards. And unfortunately, Federico had to surrender because there's no way to outspeed that Aqua. Oh no, Federico losing the first game over to Sikazen. Sikazen seals the deal with that speedster Aqua in the backline. Unfortunate for our friend Federico, but he still has 4 games to play and 4 games or 4 chances to get the win against Sikazen. Shout
Wait,
out to Otaki.
12
who is-
GP per day quota? What the heck? Okay. That's a
All right,
lot of GP, huh?
Bench seems to be a meme. I'm
I
not I'm
see.
not familiar with the meme.
I'm not either, but
Kira says, "Is Mike broken or is it just me?"
is it? Hold on. Let me check. All right.
Which one is broken, Mr. Kira? I'm not too sure.
Oh, is it my mic?
Is it working for Miss Producer? Are we okay? All right. Maybe it's your internet, Mr. Kira. I don't know.
Mic is broken.
Mike is broken?
Maybe
Which
it's my
one?
mic? Hold on.
I don't know, man.
Hmm.
All right. Producer is saying that everything is all Gucci, my friends.
Hmm.
All right. What do you think about the first match, Mr. Gorse?
I mean, we saw the double eggshell basically do nothing. It didn't actually become a factor in that match. Like
Yeah.
we were expecting a juggle, but the frontliner died regardless, right?
Yeah,
So
I think the primary problem that he had there is that there is a level 2 Oranda,
mhm.
which is basically a fragile that will remove or like, you know, add damage if you have a shield, unfortunately, and was able to kill off the backline Dawn. And
Hmm.
after that, there was no way to win against that backline Aqua because the speed is really
Mhm.
gonna matter.
All right, I'm watching the Twitch stream and I do hear a little bit of yeah. I think there's something wrong with my mic. Oh, it's on your
All right.
side? Okay.
Okay, so everything is looking good in the in with our microphone setup. I think it's the internet connection, but we are sorting that one out. Don't worry about it. All Gucci.
All right. I hope it's
All
fixed
right.
now. Like I adjusted my gain to lower it a little bit. Yeah, based on my side, it might be a little too much. Hold on. Okay, how about this
All
one?
right.
All right. I lowered the gain on my mic. I hope that fixes it a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us know, guys, that we have some audio issues. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Shout out to the 35 viewers that we have on YouTube.
Oh my
And-
God, is that Sensi in the chat?
Sensi,
Mr. Sensi. How are you
Mr.
today,
Sensi,
Mr.
sir.
Sir?
Sensi with the scholarship that is wrecking me in Axie Origins right now.
Is he like the most fit? Does he have the most scholars in top 1000? Do you think?
Yeah, I feel like it. I always there were a couple of guilds back then that I no longer see. It's always Sensei's guild that's wrecking me in the top 1000. So shout out to you guys, Sensei Axie. What's good, sir? What's good?
Yo. All right, we got some more chat coming in from the YouTube side. We got Mark Moreno, Siko's in my idol. We got KJ Manalo, Papa ni Siko's Federico, Papa versus Anak. What the heck? Are they father and child? What?
No, I don't think so, man. I think
Is it a meme?
Federico is actually from the Latin America community.
Okay. I'm not familiar with the Axie Classic memes. I'm so sorry, guys.
We are not familiar with the memes. We want
Yes.
AC Malakas. AC Malakas is currently resting. Okay, so
Yes.
you're stuck with the G and G right now, Mr.
Uh,
Gorse and Mr. Gunlock.
GG.
GG.
The GG casting crew. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Shout out to Divina and Federico Gaming. There we go. Shout
All
out to you
right.
guys.
Shout out, Mr. Sir.
All right. Are we ready for the second game? Because I am interested on seeing like what the adjustments from Federico here.
Yeah.
What kind of
okay.
changes he will do.
Can we look at the Axes again, please? Production team. Let's see.
All right.
All right. Oh, they're planning stuff. All right. What
What are the
was
options?
the issue last time? Like that one stolen energy. I don't think that mattered because both teams were.
I think the mistiming of the egg bomb there was
Yeah, I think so too.
possibly the problem. But
Mhm.
the bigger problem that Federico earlier had was that he didn't have a lot of cards on the backside.
Mhm.
So the back line didn't have a lot of shield, and unfortunately, with the 4-card turn coming in from the
Mhm.
Aqua, it eliminated the Axie right away, or the Dawn backline.
Would you say it's card draw? Because at one point in the match, Sikazin had more cards. So was that because the frontline plant drew cards instead of like the mid or the back?
Yeah, that could be that could have been the situation or the issue there.
Mhm.
So I think they will most likely still keep the same setup. If
Hmm.
or there is actually an interesting play here. I'm not sure if that on the upper right hand side, that spiky wing, Koi,
Mhm.
is that an aqua? I think it's an aqua, right? Because that has a blue
Hmm.
tussle.
All right, let's go check. All right, let me check. We're looking at Federico. I need to check the ID because it is impossible to find out from here. All right.
I feel like that's an aqua, but it has plant parts for some reason. The
Um,
ears and the eyes are, but that actually can be a better Axie.
Alright. Oh, it's an aqua.
Yeah, I feel like that was an aqua, and I
Yeah.
think that is a better backline than the Dawn. Juggling didn't do much, and that juggling actually cost him to lose the match there.
Yeah, the backliner was unfortunately deleted.
So I
Too
think
fast.
switching over to that one instead. Okay. Yep.
Oh
I guessed
wow!
correctly.
Correct prediction. He also changed his midliner.
Yeah.
So yeah, he completely ditched the juggling, the juggling version of his team.
And onto the side of Seekers, and he just kept the same lineup. Double plant, backline aqua with the balloon. I think this is an even or better setup for Federico. And it looks like everything else is actually pretty equal in terms of the cards. Let's see what the card draw looks like, though. He starts with a buzzing wind. The piercing sound is going to deal massive damage as well. That's a level 2, 130. And then the vegan diet together with a wooden stab is going to do a lot of damage.
All right.
Gets some energy back, though, which is really good for Federico.
Yeah, there also the vegan diet came up when there wasn't much damage yet, so he didn't get heal value from that.
Yeah. All right. Federico does have a way to sustain here, 2 energy, but I am so afraid of that Oranda level 2, man. If there's another card that the backline will draw for Sikuzin, it's going to be dead, regardless of how many shields he puts up onto that front line.
All right. Let's see what they're going to do this time. 2 vegan diets over. Wait, whose side is
There we
that?
go. That is the hero's bane, and that is the piercing sound that I was talking about, and that is a deletion of the front line right away. No value, unfortunately, for the front line anymore.
Dude, getting no turned in a tournament as big as this, not the best feeling. Gotta say.
Not the best feeling at all. And right now, he is down 1 Axie. Sikuzin's front line is pretty healthy. Not looking good for our friend Federico here. What is the counterplay?
He did get a lot of cards on it, though, so let's see.
Exactly.
Oh, no healing.
Ooh. He returns the favor, but removes the healing.
Still doesn't get a steal. That's still not good value for the rice.
Yeah, not good value at all. And there will be a turn here for Sikazin that he will just use that balloon, or he will go for an Onko play. But he does not have a lot of energy to work with, though. So it might be a skip at some point here for Sikazin and just a balloon. Let's see if that is exactly what happens.
Nope.
No, he actually goes all
Shielding
in through.
up. All right.
Okay, he's keeping the Aqua or the frontline plant alive. Deals a lot of damage, stops the healing. The
Oh, is
bamboo
this a kill?
plant,
No, I
ooh,
doubt it.
not
Not yet.
a
Not
lot,
yet.
not just quite yet.
One more card. One more card. Yo, we got Anime Ducky in the chat. Hello, Mr. Anime Ducky.
Yeah, it was good, was good. All right. It's not looking good for Federico still, though. Midline plant is already down to 50% HP, not a lot of energies. And there is no way for him to actually get energies here because Sikazin is just going in ham. He's not letting go of the pedal here. He's just gassing through everything and trying to kill all the Axies right away.
This
Okay,
is not.
there. He has to skip.
Boat skip. Boat skip. All right. All right. But if boat skip, Sikuzin is now still ahead because he has 3 Axies and Federico's mid Axie is almost dead.
Yeah.
So.
However, there is no way for him to kill it because he does not have the Oranda just yet. He will need to 4-card this Axie if there is no Oranda.
Oh.
Okay,
That's a
here we go.
lot of shield. 209 shield. All right.
Without
Okay.
the Oranda, the damage is not a lot and will not be able to kill it right away. That is going to be one.
Oh, it's still alive.
Not enough. And the vegan diet is going to heal him up.
All right, all right. Now we
It's
got a
good.
game. Now we have a game. All right. Federico
All right, here
turning
we
the
go.
tides a little bit in his favor. I think Sikuzin is still ahead, but at least Federico's now in a much better position, right?
Indeed, much better position, but the cards, hopefully he does not draw more cards onto the midline for Federico here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the card draw looks like, because he needs to start saving up energy.
Oh, he got
needs-
all cards on the front. Okay.
I am just cursing
Oh,
the
God.
the card draw for Federico here, unfortunately.
Okay, he does have energy advantage now, but okay, he has 7 cards in hand in the next turn. But
Yeah, the problem here is Sikuzin can just use the balloon and it's gonna
yeah.
cancel out 1 card. So that
Mhm.
means he needs to draw one of the
Spiky
Scarab
wings.
or the Spiky Wing and
Yeah.
use all cards. Oh my god. And he has now a way to speed up as well.
Mm,
Ugh, tough situation for Federico here. Sikuzin still at the advantage, even though the energy is leaning to the side of Federico. Let's see what the decision making is gonna look like for these 2 players here.
alright.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, no
Sikuzin decides
balloon.
to just not balloon here, and that's gonna be a kill. Although
Alright.
2 Onkos are gonna happen, it's not gonna be enough to save him.
All right, so he's now permanently going second.
Permanently going second. But the advantage in terms of the HP here is going to the side of Federico. I mean, the side of Sikazin. Oh no, Hero's
Double
Bane,
balloon. Oh, double balloon.
and that is gonna be a feared. Oh no,
All
he's
right,
gonna be
the fear's
slowed
out.
down too. Wait a minute! What was that damage? Holy moly!
Yo. All right, I was not prepared to see. I was not expecting to win right away. But there you go. It's now even. 1-1. Federico Lima versus Sigazin is now even, ladies and gents.
I am so confused with the damage of that. What was that card? Shell Jab, right?
Yeah.
Was that
Hold on.
168?
Hold on. Let's see. What is the?
The base damage is 125.
Is it level 2? It's level 2, right?
Yeah, it was level 2. but
Oh,
that was-
hold up. All right. Deal 150% damage if the target is faster than this Axie.
Oh
So-
my god, we didn't even
was-
consider that.
A speed down was intentional. A speed
Oh.
down was part of the plan. That's crazy.
That was an intense, like, okay, that was a big brain play coming in from Federico there. I did
Mhm.
not expect that win coming off that easily because of the damage coming in from the shell jab. That was intentionally for the speed down situation. And wow, okay. We have a series, sir. We
Yes, we
have
do.
a series.
All right, now I have to
Okay.
check if I have an aqua like that. Hold up. I'm checking my inventory. Do I have an aqua like that? Let's see.
Oh
Uh,
man.
I
Oh
need a
man.
koi. All right, let me a koi. Koi. Wait. What's the name of the upper part again? What do
The
you call
scarab. I mean the
Babylonia.
spiky wing.
Babylonia.
Yeah,
Babylonia.
Babylonia.
All right. Do I have an aqua like that? I do not. Unfortunate.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
That was crazy damage. I'm looking at the replay right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sigerson didn't have a lot of energy, right? So he had to
He
use
had,
double balloon,
he
and then
had
the
one
buzzing
extra
wing.
actually. Yeah,
The buzzing wing.
he
Yeah.
was it? I think yeah. Oh, he had three energy exactly for exactly enough for that one play.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't know the effect of shell jab till today. The level 2 shell jab did the work and was able to clean up the match for Federico. All right, 1-1. We have a series and it's gonna be an interesting one. Let's see how Sikazin adjusts and you know
Yeah,
what are the
the
options for him.
I'm looking at the replay. The shell jabs did 251 damage each. There was
251?
yep. There was no way anything survives that.
150% damage.
Yep.
Holy
Yep.
moly. Underrated card.
Is it?
I have not seen a lot of usage of that card. If you look at the stickers inside, you will see that all of his cards are Oranda for the horn.
Mm.
So
Right.
this is, I think this is where, I guess Federico has figured out the meta.
Mm.
Because he went through the entire bracket, no losses, right? The Swiss
Mhm,
stage, no losses, and I think this is the Aqua that is basically winning him the game.
It
Crazy
might be. It
damage.
might be. All right, dude.
251. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. It's 251 damage. That's a crit for most Axies. This is just normal damage.
Insane.
That's
Insane.
crazy. I couldn't
All
see the
right.
rest of the damage because of all the splash effects,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
it just appeared in a vortex and then died. I don't know. Is that an anime move? I feel like it is.
Because most axes only have like 400 or 500 at most, right?
Yeah.
251 and 251 is already done. The last card was just the just seals the deal, right?
Yeah, I feel it could be like water breathing like fifth form or something. I don't know. I feel like this is so anime right now. 251 damage. That's insane. Just two of those, enough to kill anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
even
crazy.
all right. Well, interesting play we've seen there for Federico Lima. That was the purpose of the speed down on the koi tail.
Mhm.
Really working for him. And
Yep.
for Citizen, I'm not sure what the adjustment is, if there is any, because most of his axes are basically the same.
Mhm.
The backline aquas are pretty much the same. The mouth are the only thing that are different between them. So I don't know, man.
Being
If we're
faster is
yeah
actually a detriment right now.
yeah.
Mm,
That was interesting because back in the day, right? Back in 2021, you always want to be faster than your opponent
yes.
aqua, right?
Always.
That's always like the meta. If you end up being faster, if you have like the koi, the goldfish back, that would win you games. But this time, all you need is to shield up yourself and deal massive damage. 251, done. 3 cards, done.
Mhm.
Crazy.
All right, we got some interesting chat here. Silver Toes, saludos to our best commentators, to Sir Grouse and Sir Gunlock.
Sir Glock 9, what the hell?
Sir Glock 9.
Silver Toes, shout out to you, sir.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a song?
It is
And
from Parokya ni Edgar. Yes.
Silver Toes. All right.
Yeah.
Onto
I
the YouTube side. Shout out to Choco Bird. Shout out to KG. What are these bird? I don't understand the memes.
I have no. Oh, Joko Bird? What is this? I have no idea. All right, we got shout out to KG Bird as well from Choco INV. All right, we got Chan Fajardo. He
Sean
has
Fajardo
some.
says Sikazen
Ah.
pro game two. All he need to do was
Mm,
balloon, then burst next round.
I.
I
Hmm.
feel like I
I
feel
don't
like
think so. I don't agree.
yeah, because
Like
if he balloons, right? If he balloons,
it'll
he would
just.
it would still be slower than him. And that means
Yeah.
it would still deal 251 damage. And that would still kill him. But we
Yep.
are now in the game two, and the setup is different. Federico Lima decides to change it up. The backline is no longer the MVP that we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's back to the Dawn. Okay, I'm not really a fan of it, but maybe Federico Lima will surprise us yet again.
All right. I hope so. Is there something fancy here? Like eggshell Tri-Feather is like a classic, I guess. Like
Yeah.
he'll always get the double hit from Tri-Feather.
Yeah, I think that the only thing fancy here is gonna be that lamb mouth
Mhm.
from the Dawn Axie, because that's gonna be an instant crit. But other than that, there is not a lot to talk about. But the damage is gonna be coming in from Sikazin. 50% on the HP for the front line for Federico. Not looking good right now. But this was exactly the same situation earlier. Federico on the back
Alright.
foot, and then he just turns things around. Let's see if that's the same thing that's gonna happen this time.
Okay, I guess what he needs to do this time is to not let that Dawn die.
Yeah,
I think.
don't egg bomb during the damage turn for that Aqua.
Yeah.
Or maybe he has a play here where he can not the backline is too far for an Unco play, but he actually goes in for an Unco play. The damage is going to be going into that midline Axie instead. Very good play because the shield is nowhere to be found for the midline Axie. But that is just going to kill
Oh boy, we
last
got.
hand.
Oh, is he gonna draw cards on the front again? Oh boy.
Not going to be good if he does. I think he's gonna most likely draw cards there because the cards right now are spread between the midline and the backline for Federico. Hopefully, we don't caster curse it and he doesn't get any cards on that front line. That is the most.
I
ideal
was
case.
asking a question. I was not making a prediction. All right, so no caster cursing here. It's all on you if it happens. All right, I'm raising my hands. I have nothing. Okay, he
one
only
card.
got one card.
Okay,
that's
one
not-
card.
Oh wait, he didn't
Here.
draw anything on it. Yeah,
Okay.
that one card is from Sikozin's front.
Yeah. Okay. Very
All right, backliner,
Very good.
midliner
right now the
dead.
mid for the side of Sigurdsson. Pretty even game, but the cards are also even. 3-3 on the energy. Everything is even right
Going
now.
well. I think it's going well for Federico. He still has one more turn to kill that backliner. So if that frontliner's the only one left, I think it's in trouble. You know, it can't. It'll have an advantage in damage against the Dawn, but the Dawn has so much damage, right?
Exactly. But you still have to consider that there are the those, what do you call those? Like you change the what do you call that?
The artifacts.
Yeah, the artifacts. The
Yeah.
artifacts are still available. And here we go. Hero's Bane to the Crimson
Oh,
Water, dealing a
skip.
lot of damage. Not enough to kill it yet, though.
All
And
right.
at the same time, Federico has a way to draw the aggro here, because that's just going to be 2 energy coming in from Sikozen next turn, which means it's not going to be enough to deal damage or to kill the backline for Federico if ever he decides to just use the egg bomb and draw the aggro and keep the midline alive.
All right. He has an Unco in hand, so he just has to survive this turn.
Yup.
Right. And Sikozen only has 2 energy, so that plant on the mid is very likely to survive. So
There, yeah, he can survive. However, if the draw is Oranda for Citizen, it might be in trouble because one
hmm.
Oranda and
Oh,
one
there's Oranda.
Boy. Okay, he's thinking about it. Oh,
Oh,
he decides to just
no
go for
Oranda. All right.
egg bomb and then the
All
triple
right.
threat.
Okay.
The
There
fear is
is
going to be applied to the back
fear
line. The scarab curse
and
onto
the
the poo
poo.
fling.
Okay. He has 4 energy and his backliner's alive.
And the
Right?
damage is going to be massive coming in from Federico here because he's going to go first.
All right. So if you're Sikuzin and you know that the lamb is going to activate if you kill that mid, do you go for it this turn or do you skip?
The thing is, Federico would actually be going in first. So there is a tendency that he might just skip here coming in from Sikuzin and just save cards
Okay.
and save energy for the frontline Axie.
If he skips, does he survive a 4 energy burst from that dawn? I don't think so, dude. That's a lot of damage coming in soon. Coming in.
Exactly.
Oh, here we go. What is that?
Okay,
Oh,
what is the play here? The play is gonna be the upstream swim, and that's gonna be a kill. Massive damage.
oh,
The
didn't even
piercing
need it.
sound is gonna go through the front line.
All
Night
right.
Steal. Not gonna
Oh, he survived! Oh boy! Oh my gosh! All right.
Not looking good for Sikazin right now. You don't want that.
If you're Sikuzin, how do you survive this?
There is no surviving this one, man. Federico just skips this turn, gets some cards for the backline. Actually, no, he goes in for the damage instead because he's gonna go first. Applies the attack down.
Oh, he needed to use the scarab for sure because if he didn't, he was not gonna make it. And there is the angry lambs.
Yep, that is gonna be GG because the angry lamb is gonna be an automatic crit. And then the egg bomb together with the tri-feather would be enough to finish and seal the deal. Federico coming clutch again. 2-1 over Sikazin.
So that was the game plan for that dot aqua. Now we know. Now we know what he wanted to do with it. All right. And all he needed to do was to not taunt and die on the energy on the attack turn. Right? Nice.
Yeah, just make sure that there is only 2 energy whenever he or on the opponent's side whenever he is using the egg bomb. Because if he does have or if Sikazin had like 4 energy there, it would have been a dead dawn. But fortunately, that was not the case, and he was able to draw the aggro with 2 energy on the side of Sikazin and was able to survive and was able to seal the deal and get the win. And here we go, 2-1. Very exciting matchup that we're seeing right now. Lorino in the chat. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the Uncle was the MVP in that game, right? The frontliner, the weakest Axie, was left alone, right? And
exactly. Was able to Onko and get the kill onto the midline, and then Onko again at the later stage of the game to deal damage onto the backline and get rid of that and just leave the weakest Axie in terms of damage.
Frontliner, right?
Exactly.
All right. So if you're Sikuzin, you're at match point. What do you do? I guess if he was holding any tech for like a reserve or something, he has to bring it out now. This is his last game in the upper bracket. If he loses this, he goes down into the lower bracket to fight whoever is at the lower bracket finals, right?
Exactly. I think the he does have a mech here that would get him through the 2 plant axes right away. Because he does not have he doesn't really have a lot of options in terms of the aquas. Every aqua that he has here are pretty much the same. So I think putting in the mech in the midline to deal with the 2 plant axes would be a good idea. And maybe he can, once he gets to that 2v1 or 1v1 situation, he would be at a better spot. Because if he's gonna leave those 2 plant axes in front in the midline alive for a long time, it's gonna be a problem for him.
Can we look at the axes, please, production team? Let's see. What can he use to get through the 2 plants at the front? Yeah, I think the mech, but would you backline that mech? I don't think so, right? That's a midline mech.
Yeah, that's a midline mech, and then you still have the backline for the aqua.
The
I think it's
Bagoon
gonna be an
Aqua.
aqua mech plant if he
Mhm.
wants to deal damage onto those plant axes. But the problem is he needs to draw cards from those, and he does not have any way to draw extra cards because he does not have
Mm.
the cattail in here. All he
Mhm.
has are the rice. So I don't know. It's a bit rough for Sikazin here.
If if the if the mech can kill one and damage the midliner, the second plant, like half HP, I think it would have done its job by then, right?
Yeah, yeah. He just needs to make sure that there will be a round where he has 4 energy and he has
Mm.
the speed advantage. But the problem is, I don't think he has any aquas here. Hang on. Oh, he does. He does have like a way to outspeed the Dawn, right?
Mm. I mean,
Because
if he
Dawn
goes to
and
level one Koi, he can outspeed, but I don't think that matters here, right?
yeah,
Uh,
and
you
then
know,
there's also that threat of switching over to that
yeah,
aqua
yeah.
shell jab version. So
Hmm.
I don't know. It's a bit of a checkmate. I don't know.
I mean, it's not a checkmate yet, but it all comes down to like Lima and his prediction of what Sikazin will do, right?
Exactly.
And
Hopefully, Citizen
Sikazin's.
has thinks of a way here. They
Hmm.
are locking in, looking at the options, and deciding what they will be playing. Oh,
I think
Otaki
what.
says,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
go on.
I see it. I see it, Otaki. I hear ya. I'm an Origins caster, not a classic caster. I get it. I get it, bro. It is what it
Sean
is.
Fajardo says, see, Federico didn't use the same lineup because he knew he just got lucky in game number 2. Oh,
Mm.
he was. No, no, no. I think there was a little bit of a problem with the setup in game number 1, right? Because with the lineup that um Federico earlier had, he had double carries. So there was like two. There was the midline aqua that had the egg bomb, and then the back line also had like the egg bomb for the Dawn. So that was a little bit of a problem because both axes are squishy. So I think that was
Mhm.
like the problem that he had in game number 1. In game number 3, he made the adjustment of putting the plant in the midline instead, and that worked well for that setup.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, so I think they are just getting into the game right now and
Mhm.
getting into the match. They are prepping.
All right. Hello, Laurino. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good time watching this game between Lima and Sikuzin. And
Shout out.
I,
And
I,
shout out to
I-
the 52 viewers that we have on Twitch and then 44 on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. Get your friends up in here, so I don't like those numbers. I like 69. Get it to up to 69.
Yo. All right. Let's get a nice amount of viewers in here.
Get your friends, your family members, your
Mm.
mommy, your daddy, your Lola and Lola. Get them all
Yeah.
up in here.
Like looking at these two players, like we can't read them. They're like super serious. Oh, okay. No, no,
What?
no Babylonia Aqua. No Babylonia Aqua. But it looks
Okay,
like.
this is the game number 1 setup for
Was
Federico.
it?
Yeah,
He wants
double
to
egg
prove
bomb.
that it works. All right.
Okay, okay, okay. Maybe he knows something that we don't, and maybe that was not a problem earlier. This is the game number 1 setup for both sides. Double plant, then the aqua. Not a lot of changes for Siko's inside.
Mhm.
Maybe the read here was that the mech was gonna be in played.
Mm,
But
I
it
mean,
was
he
not
has
brought
that
up.
risky beast on the mid. He was expecting some plants. I guess he was expecting. I don't know if he was not expecting two, but I mean that risky beast is
Yep,
definitely interesting.
exactly. And the damage is gonna go into the midline. Good play here in terms of the egg
Oh.
bomb. That's going to keep the front line really healthy on the side of Federico. Sikazin plant is not looking good. 50% HP, and the reduction, because it's an aqua, and the damage coming in from Citizen were both bug and beast cards. So
mhm.
advantage going over to the side of Federico here.
Very tanky aqua if it's those cards.
Exactly. That will not deal a lot of damage. So good use of the egg bomb early. He has predicted that Citizen does not want to save. He does not skip turn 1. He just goes all in, and that is a nice predict for him. Another egg
Ah.
bomb play here, but it's this time it's gonna be a vegan diet together with the
Ooh.
wooden stab. It's gonna be ouchie.
All right. All right. So that didn't go as well as the first egg bomb, but you know what? The frontliner's healthy. That's all that matters.
Exactly. But there is a play here coming in from Sikuzin to use the Unko and deliver the killing blow onto that midline right away. But he does not have it in his hand just yet.
It should come up soon. It's round 3, right?
Exactly.
Unless I caster cursed it and it didn't come. You know? I mean, that's still an option, right?
No. All right, Kira. Kira says 6. No, 6-7, sir.
Yo, you said it anyway. Stop.
Oh no.
You said it anyway. Come on, bro.
6-7. Oh my God, my kids here at home.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Oh,
I
there's
don't
the uncle. Does he do
Here
it?
comes the uncle. He actually goes
Oh.
in for it. The energy steal is gonna connect as well. Not looking good for that midline aqua. And that backline, Dawn is also in a bit of trouble after that, because there is energy advantage
All right. Wait.
coming in from that steal. But
Why does it have a landmount? Hold up. Was it mid?
yep,
Mm,
that is an instant crit if it's the only thing left. But the
yeah,
sa-
but
at the same-
it's a mid, right? So
Yeah.
maybe he was planning to put it like, I don't know, not there. Like he was
But-
going to taunt the backliner.
exactly. But the thing is, he does have a taunt here for the backline. But the problem with that is that, would you really want to taunt this early? Because the damage coming in from that aqua from Sikuzin is going to be heavy, man. He's going to have the Oranda, and the double koi might be enough to just kill it. And there's a balloon as well. Do you egg bomb here?
I guess he
Okay.
is. All right.
He actually goes in for the egg bomb.
Egg bomb.
The Angry
Angry
Lamb
Lamb.
is going to dare, and the triple threat is
Alright.
not going to be enough.
All
Okay,
right.
Angry Lamb to follow up. Hero's Bane. All right, is it going to be enough to kill it? Poof, Ling onto the backside. The
Oh.
piercing sound is going to
All right.
remove a little bit of damage for that Dawn. Okay,
Hmm.
it is looking a bit interesting right now. Federico seems to be in the lead, even though the HP is not looking good, because the backline for Sikuzen is now in a bit of trouble. Backline Aqua or backline Dawn for Federico is going to be faster
Mhm.
and will most likely draw more cards. He just needs 2 cards here from that Koi, or maybe Koi, and then the Tri-Feather.
All right.
another-
So the choices here now is the backliner going to taunt or not, right? Okay.
Yep.
So now it's overcommitted. He overcommitted 2 cards because he needs to make sure that whatever is going to happen, he was going to kill.
Exactly. And
So
the steal
now-
also connects for Federico here.
Mhm.
The advantage
So-
is going to the side of Federico. He just needs to draw more cards from that Dawn, and it's going to
Mhm.
be over for that Aqua.
If it goes down to plant, who has the advantage? They're kind of exact same Axie.
I think it's going to go to the side of Sikuzin if it's going to be a one-on-one with that plant, because the Scarab level 1 has 100 damage and will prevent the healing from
Mhm.
that Scarab curse that's level 2 for Federico. So I think it's not gonna be looking good for Sikuzin if that is the situation.
Oh.
But that is not gonna be the situation, because he's just gonna be wreck ram. That backline Axie is gonna be
Okay.
dead. 2v1 situation, and it's not looking good for Sikuzin right now. This is the last game if ever Federico takes this game out.
And he'll go. The winner of this series is going to be the upper bracket champion. There is no upper bracket advantage here, so there's no bracket reset, guys. So whoever's going to win is going to be facing the lower bracket champion, which may or may not be Sikozen if he wins the lower bracket championship too, right?
Exactly. But right now, it's going to be a Night Steal to the Poof Lane, trying to get some
Mhm.
energy, but does not get any over to the side of Sikazin. Is able to get that Night Steal going. And
Mhm,
right now,
mhm.
there is no way to sustain it. But the damage in the next round will go to the backline Dawn. A little bit of a problem right now for Federico. And I think
Mm.
this is the situation that we were talking about earlier. If it's going to be 1v1, between those two plants, it's gonna be going to the side of Sikazen. So it might still be a Sikazen game here, and we
Mhm.
might have a 2-2 situation. Let's see what happens on the side of Federico. He's not even gonna be able to take advantage of that angry lamb because that
Yep.
plant is still alive.
Mhm.
Kind of looking good for Sikazen right now.
Yeah, that plant has a lot of. Oh, all right. What are we looking at here? Double angry lamb anyway.
Double angry lamb because that has the most shield that he can put up. Let's see if that's gonna be enough. No,
I don't think
think
so.
I think it's gonna be alive.
Is it
70
though?
damage.
Oh my god, it
70 damage.
survived.
And
Okay.
right now, the aggro is gonna be onto the front line. So
Yeah,
there
double
is a
coup.
okay. There is a skip round for Federico here, most likely, because the front line is gonna be the target for the plant of Sikazin. So he can just skip here, wait for the angry
And
lamb,
hope that
pray
he
for
draws it. Yeah, he has to hope he wins it.
he prays for the angry lamb to be drawn because if it's gonna be the tri-feather or if the card is drawn onto the front line, it's not gonna be looking good.
Okay, if you're Sikazin and you know a skip turn is coming, do you just skip as well?
I feel like it, right? I would think so.
Oh, he's
Oh
not.
no,
Oh,
he's
there's
not
no
gonna be
skip
going for
turn.
it. Piercing
No
sound gonna deal
skip
a lot of
turn
damage.
here.
The Scarab Curse
Is
is
it going
not
to
gonna
kill?
be enough because
Oh.
the attack down is applied onto the first one.
Oh. Alright.
Not looking good.
It's still no cards coming in for Federico for Federico's Dawn. Still no cards.
All right, Sikazin needs to stay alive here. He does not have a lot of energy though, because after the next round, it's gonna be Blood Moon. That means,
Oh, they have no choice. They have to go all in.
yup, and that is gonna be it. The
Oh,
damage is gonna
oh,
be
the
enough.
double
Federico
Kobe.
cleans it up, wins the match, gets to the finals, secures the slot, and unfortunately, Sikazin moves down to the lower bracket and will have to fight through whoever is winning the next match that we're gonna be witnessing.
Yep,
All
yep, yep.
right.
Yeah, that was actually a really good match. So the upper bracket finals was definitely an interesting fight, dude. I was not expecting to see that level 2 Koi, level 2 Babylonia do that much damage, dude. 251.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. That's neutral damage too, right? So that's gonna be
Exactly.
higher, like on a beast or a bug, and it's going to be lower on a plant or repi. But that doesn't matter because if you lower that, that's still 200 damage.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You just need 3 cards basically for any type of Axie that you want to kill. And you still have the spiky wing to go with that. So if
Mhm.
there's like a 0 cost or like balloon or something, you can use the spiky wing. Or if there's no balloon or anything like that, spiky wing applies the fragile. The fragile gets you more damage if it has a shield. It's really good Axie. That's just what I
It
can
is
say.
a really good Axie. Like I never thought I would. Like I thought Babylonia was like always an off card, right? Like you'd always want your Aranda, you want your Shoal Stars,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that because we certainly did. But we have to go on a quick 5-minute break, and we'll go ahead and watch the next match, which is going to be. Let me take a look. The next match is going to be between Arvetzi and Lance.
Wait.
Oh, wait,
That's
hang
already
on.
done.
Oh, that's already done. Okay, so it's
Oh,
gonna be Lance. It's gonna be Lance and Sikazin.
all right. Battle for
All right.
third. Oh no,
Very
battle
good.
for second. Battle for
Yeah.
second place. Or oh wait, not yet. A battle for upper bracket grand finals position. There you go.
There you go.
All right, we're not caster cursing anyone. All right, all right, all right, all right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go on the break, and
All
let's
right.
get back in here in 5 minutes. And make sure to share
Mm-hmm,
the stream on your socials. Make sure that your friends, your family are watching as well, enjoying this game,
mm-hmm,
because this
mm-hmm.
is going to be the last tournament for the solos this season or this
Yep, yep,
this
yep.
year. Okay.
All right. All right. See you guys in 5 minutes. BRB.
All right. Be right back. All right, welcome back, people. Come on in, come back in.
Welcome,
We are
welcome.
back. We are back. We had to extend a bit the break because we had to give time for our friend Sikazin to set up his account and everything. Uh, get some break because that was an intense match that he had to go through against Federico Lima, who seems to be looking like the man to beat in this tournament. And right now is just waiting in the finals between the two participants that we have at the bottom part of the bracket, which is gonna be Lance and Sikazin. But let's talk about first what happened in the lower bracket because we are
All right.
seeing some names here that just got wrecked,
Obliterated.
obliterated by
Sent to the
the
Shadow Realm.
exactly. So we see Chan getting 0-3'd by Thunderstruck.
That's crazy.
Thunderstruck getting 0-3'd by Arvetzi. And then Lance 3 getting the win over Raisin. Raisin is also a bit popular in the Ronki Rice farmer community and unfortunately was eliminated out of this tournament. And after that, it's Arvetzi versus Lance. It was 2-3, really close match, but Lance getting the win. Maybe his mom is cheering in the background, not waiting for. Yeah,
I
go
would
ahead.
hope so. I would hope that there's the mom is cheering, not preparing to do the thing again.
I hope no slapping in the back of his head this time around, and instead it's just all cheering, just like what you guys are doing right now for our participants. So right now we're going to be witnessing Lance versus Sikazin. Lance, by the way, was the season 7 champion, and Sikazin was the season 9 champion. So this is a battle of champions. So we're witnessing right now Lance versus Sikazin. Who do you think will win, guys? Write it in the chat. Let us know who you're rooting for.
All right. Okay. So I was just I'm trying to look at the lineups for all of the players. Well, not all of the players. I have Lance, Sikazin, and Federico Lima, and yeah, no one is using Babylonia aside from Federico. He's the only one that brought a Babylonia Axie.
Yeah, Federico has figured out this meta, man. He figured out that people will always use the Oranda, which will not, I mean, it will give additional damage, but at the same time, as long as you are slower than the Axie that they're using, the Babylonia will do its job.
Yep.
It will give you a lot of shield, and at the same time will give you a lot of damage because that card has 30 shield. So doing wonders for Federico, but we are not going to be talking about Federico right now because we are going to talk about Lance and Sikazin. What did they bring? So let's take a look at the banning, and let's take a look at the teams that they have so we can have an idea of how the games would look like on both sides. Ooh, very interesting for Lance because I'm seeing a lot of bugs. God bug and the one with the red ear. A lot of shields and at the same time a lot of sustain.
It's basically another god bug, just a different pack. So instead of drawing, it just got insane shields, right?
Exactly. On the other god bug that he has also has multiple discards with that pumpkin or evolved pumpkin.
I mean, he can just use level 1, right? But yeah, that's definitely an interesting Axie. All right, which one is that? Let's see.
But based on the composition right now, or what went through the banning phase, I think this is looking like a little bit of a Sikazin game because of the amount of bugs and the amount of or that mech is also there as well. On the Sikazin side, there's a lot of aquas that can kill those Axies. So he has a lot of ways to kill them because he has the Oranda on the horns, which will allow him to go through the shields, even though if it will generate 200, 300 shields, the Oranda with the fragile active on the horn will do its job and get rid of those shield and will be able to deal massive damage onto those bugs.
Yes.
So I don't know. Right now, I'm leaning onto the side of Sikuzen, just looking at the banning phase. What does chat think? Let us know. I'm not sure. I only know that Federico will win. Okay.
Yo, yeah, we got
Lorena.
Eliezer saying Federico champion already, declaring the champion already.
Wow. Okay. The support from the Latin America community is actually
Mm,
showing up, popping up on the chat, cheering for Federico. But let's see who's going to be matching him in the finals between these two. First, Lance or Sikuzen. Right now, Sikuzen has my vote in terms of the Axie pool. But
mhm,
Lance,
mhm.
there could be, okay, the setup is there. Hopefully the mom is there as well to cheer him on.
Yo,
If we
all
see
right.
that, and Sikuzen has opened up the lights. Okay, we are seeing some lighting
Oh,
on the
wait,
side of Sikuzen.
he might have changed rooms. I don't see the
The
towels,
curtain.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
laundry. I don't see the laundry in the background anymore.
Okay, maybe he's locking in.
Uh-huh. There is laundry on Lance's side though.
Yeah, I think this is the same place where Lance usually plays.
Mhm.
And hopefully he's not going to be so loud tonight and not have the mom come in and slap him in the back of his head.
Hopefully, hopefully.
All
I
right.
mean, it's
Okay.
content for us though, so
That's true.
maybe it will happen.
That's true. All right. What else does Lance have though? He does have the option to go double aqua here.
Mm, I mean, there is a he can just not use the bugs, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He can go with the double aqua and then the front line, or maybe double plant. Hmm.
Yeah, because god bugs don't usually do well against aquas, right? Because they don't
Yeah,
have the what do you call that? The fish bait.
yeah. The
What do you call
fish
that
snack
card?
is
Fish snack, fish snack.
so the fish snack is not available, but they do have the cottontail that will allow him to get a lot of energy. But that's not gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be an option for Lance here. Or
Mhm.
maybe he will surprise us with the double god bug, but that is gonna get wrecked right away by those aquas. So we will
True, true.
see. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the chat right now. All right. GG. Carlos says clap clap. All right, not a lot of activities in the chat, but vote, like, if cheer for your champions here. Make sure to cheer on your players, or if you're part of the guilds that Lance and Sikuzen are representing, make sure to be in the chat as well.
All right. I don't know what's with bench, like, but yeah, we got Kayawaan saying bench for the win. All right. Not even in the tournament, but he's like he has fans, I suppose.
Bench is a meme, I guess. All right. All right, we're just
I
waiting for the players to load into the game. They are getting
Mhm.
ready. We can see Sikuzen right now getting his
Mhm.
phone out, ready to play.
All right. So we got. Will we see the bugs, or is it like a double plant aqua thing? Because that aqua for Lance's side, like I think everyone has a version of that.
I'm leaning more to the option of double plant aqua rather than the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he does not have any way to draw the aggro. I like the setup for the god bug. If there is an egg bomb for my
Mm-hmm.
back line, that
But
is
there's
for
not.
me a better setup. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that's an option for him in this game. He does have the fear that will negate one card from the opponent and keep the god bug healthy for
Mm-hmm.
some rounds, but not too sure if that is an option.
I don't think so either. Honestly, like it's really knowing that your opponent has a lot of aquas. You don't really bring in your bugs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, there
that's
is
true.
not any. All right, we got
But
the
the mech
mech.
is there. Yeah,
Yep.
that
All
is
right.
really interesting, and that Aqua in the backline is going to be faster than the Aqua in the backline on the land side.
But he
This
does have an
is
Unko. That's interesting. An Unko backliner.
yeah, an Uncle backline. But the problem that I have with the setup for Lance is that there is not a lot of damage that he can deal onto that mech that will kill it. Because he does not have a lot of Aqua cards here. And here we go. Sikazin goes in for the offensive, deals damage. And right now, it's going to bring the front line down to 50% HP. The wooden staff is going to do the same. All right, pretty even. 1 HP disadvantage. The energy is pretty much the same for both sides.
Yep.
Not looking good in terms of the HP, but in terms of the cards, it's going onto the side of Sikuzin here. He does have a way to kill the front line already because he has a 0 cost coming in from that mech, and he will actually use that. Nope, he decides to go in for the double Night Seal here. The chain is going to deal massive damage. And there you go. That is going to be the kill. Kotaro Bite is going to go to the mech. Get some energy back for himself. Lance, advantage 3-2 in terms of energy. But the Axie count is not going his way because there is no longer a front line. And that mid line, though, for Sikazin, looking like in a bit of trouble. If there are cards, unfortunately, there are not any drawn on the side of Lance. Revenge arrow is going to be thrown. Heroic reward to the piercing sound. It's going to
that just went to the shield. Unfortunate. You know, one thing I liked about Sikuzin's lineup though is that he has 2 Rice Tails. Because right now Lance doesn't have any more ways to steal energy. He can only generate it with Kotaro, right?
Exactly.
But Lance is always under pressure from the Rice that something will always get stolen if he doesn't use all of it.
Exactly. He does have the leak there though. If he uses any I think that's a range card, right? He will get stunned on the side of Sikuzin. So let's see what the answer is here. The damage is gonna go in. Not looking good for Lance here. He is, you can see in his face. Oh, no, it's not enough. But the damage,
it's going to be finished off. Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't
the
matter.
follow-up is there.
Yeah, would you say that's calculated, that he knows it wasn't enough?
I am not so sure, man. But the shield was enough for the plan to get the damage through. So I think that was the calculated part for Lance here. Right now, it's looking like a Lance game, but he needs to draw some cards from that backline. If he does not, it's not going to be good for him.
Is this a skip turn for Lance, or is it just go aggro?
Oh my god.
It's aggro. Okay.
Yeah, Sikazin is going to go on the offensive.
There's a stun. Cancel stun and Koi.
And that is going to be the kill.
Oh, he's going for the poofling.
Yep, it's going to be, he needs to go in for the poofling here because he can't deal with that Aqua on a 1v1 situation because that is going to be always faster than him. And let's see what the card draw looks like, though. He needs to draw 4 damage cards here. He needs the one more Angry Lamb and then I guess a double Revenge Arrow, or at least 1 0 cost to cancel out the fear. So he needs to draw that 2 damage cards. Not the best draw, but I think that is fine. He still has the Unko here.
All right.
Oh my god, not looking good for Lance. This is not looking good for Lance right now. Next turn, Sikazin will have a lot of damage coming in from both Axies. Here we go. He's going to go in first.
Like, he has no choice. He has to.
Yeah, he has no choice. Here we go. Hero's Bane to the upstream swim. Gonna deal massive damage.
All right.
But it's still alive. Angry Lamb is going to be automatically crit. Bam!
Crit. Revenge arrow
And
is still
172
alive.
is not enough. The wooden stab is enough to
Oh.
finish for Sikazin. GG's, Lance. Oh my god. You can see the
Mhm.
frustration in his face, man.
Yeah, dude. Like it's surviving with like single digit HP. That's like, oh god, that was pain.
Painful.
But
Painful.
but even then, like even if he did kill it, he was still dead to the level 2 beach, right?
Yeah.
There was nothing he could do
The
about that.
the the wooden stab is
Mhm.
enough to kill him, and that's a level 2. Regardless if he had more HP in that round, he still wouldn't have survived because that was gonna deal 172 damage. And unfortunately, Lance is gonna lose the first game. He still has 4 to win and make a comeback. Let's see if he can do that. Sikazin on the board already. That setup
Mhm.
was massive. Was really
It was
good for
pretty good. It
Sikazin.
was pretty good. I mean, he did take out that mech pretty fast, but I don't think it mattered, right? You
Yeah,
know,
the yeah.
maybe if the mech died and the wooden stab went to the front, would it have mattered?
Mm,
Not. I don't think so.
I
Not
don't
really.
I think the main problem with the setup for Lance is that he does not have a way to outspeed the backline. If
Mm,
if they go 1v1, although he can onko to shield up, right? But there
mhm.
is an Oranda to break the shield. So yeah, I don't think he would have won either way with that
Mhm.
backline.
Yeah,
Maybe he puts up
no one has the Babylonia tech like Federico. That's
exactly.
crazy. Yeah, how
if
much are
if
those
he had
actually?
the Babylonia there
Mhm.
and he was slower and he
Mhm.
probably has like a good amount of shield, he would probably won that one. Unfortunately, that was not the case. He did not have the Axie that will deal that damage, and yeah, that's how Sikazin took that game out. Really, really clutch plays coming in. But we are going to jump in right away back to the game, not wasting any time. Sikazin, Lance, round number 2. The draw is looking like good for Sikazin here. Boofling going to be used early, but the Doll Grip to the Night Seal is going to deal massive damage for the side of Sikazin, down to 62 HP already on that frontline Axie. Getting a lot of value early in the game for that mech Axie.
Mhm. I was just checking out the market. There's only one other Axie with the exact Babylonia setup. It's
Oh, so that was a quite rare Axie that he
yeah,
has there, huh?
yeah.
Really, really nice. All right, YouTube. Someone is asking, where are you from? We are actually from Lunasia, sir. Welcome to the
Yes.
stream. I can't read the name. It looks like Korean, but yeah, we are from Lunasia, and that is going to be the kill onto the side of Sikazin for that plant Axie. And there's going to be a return damage from Lance there. Not really a lot, and the energy advantage is still going to the side of Sikazin. There is going to be a draw from the front line, I am assuming, for Sikazin here. I don't think the mech will draw more cards, so that is going to be good for him because the Anko is still
Right.
active.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right.
Exactly.
Oh, there's the mom. There's
Oh
the
no!
mom. There's the mom. The mom was there.
No, 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 no. That's Sikaz's mom.
Was
That's
that the
Sikaz's
mom?
mom.
Was
That
that the
was
mom?
Sikaz's mom. That
Oh
was
god.
not Lance's mom.
It's like a jump scare, bro.
You know what
Oh
would be
boy.
funny? What would be funny is if they are
Mm.
actually living in the same house or in the same area, and the mom
Oh.
was like going from one camera to the other.
Mm.
Crazy, crazy. All right, supported mom, watching the stream and watching the game for Sika's Inside,
Oh.
and we're just waiting for Lance's mom right now to show up as well, make a cameo. All right, here we go. 6 energy onto the side of Sikazin. Oh, that I don't think that's a mom. That's a sister
Oh, is
or
that a
wife. I
sister?
don't know.
Okay, might be too young to be a mom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here we go. Damage is gonna be thrown in. They're gonna go all out, thinking about the moves here. Crimson
All
Water,
right, and
the
there's the
whip, and the
balloon.
fear is gonna
Ooh,
be
stun from
applied.
balloon. All right.
Boofling is gonna be applied as well. The beach
Oh,
is gonna deal
oh,
nasty damage
oh.
because the shield was not broken.
All right.
Oh no.
Lance is in trouble now. I mean, the poo is there, the stun is there, so he does have an advantage. He has like one energy advantage over the backliner, and
Exactly. And he
the
does have 4 energy as well.
he has 5 cards coming up, but he still has that tail slap, so it may or may not be full damage.
Um,
I
I
mean,
think
the lamb level 2 is gonna be massive damage, right?
yeah, but the problem that Lance has here is the rotation of the cards. If he does not draw the
Uh,
lamb and he does
ah,
not, and unfortunately, I don't think that's
oh.
gonna be enough damage though. But let's see.
Uh,
The
this is
fear is gonna be
looking
applied.
very sketch.
Yeah, very
Uh,
very sketchy. The revenge
uh,
arrow
oh, oh,
172 is gonna be
oh!
enough in
But
the front
that's
line.
it still leaves one card. It's faster than everyone, so one card will get off for sure.
Yeah, and the problem that
Alright.
Lance
Oh, I
has.
think that's the mom. I think that's the mom for real this time.
The problem that Lance has right now is the cards. Oh, that's not
Hmm.
the mom. That's the wife, I think.
Was that the
Oh,
wife?
yeah, the
No,
wife
no,
is
no.
making
That
the cameo.
there was someone with the jacket that passed by earlier. I
Oh,
don't know who
okay,
that
okay.
was. Again,
Well,
that's a
you,
different
you
person.
know that they are making cameos over and over again, so they are probably watching the stream as well. So shout out to the mom, the wife,
Uh huh.
whoever you are that is making the cameo. The 1v1 is
Alright.
happening. Lance not looking
Okay.
good in
Wait.
terms of
Wait.
the,
He has 5 energies, drawing 4, and he has the lambs in hand.
and he
Is
needs
it?
a revenge arrow. He needs to draw the 2 revenge arrow to ensure the kill here. If he does not, it's gonna be a problem. Let's
Mm,
see what Lance draws onto the next round.
I mean, he has energy damage disadvantage for the plant class, but I don't know. Is it gonna be enough? Like,
The,
is there enough Is there
oh,
enough
he
shield?
draws everything. The damage is gonna be
Oh,
coming
bam,
in.
bam,
Revenge
bam,
arrow after
bam!
another.
233 damage, ladies and gentlemen. That
We
is
have a series.
insane.
We have a series, my friend. We are now 1-1. This is
Yes,
what I
yes,
want to see. I don't want some
yes,
sweep games. I want back
yes.
and forth like this.
Mm-hmm.
Insane play back and forth between these gentlemen right here. Congratulations, Lance, getting a win after getting that L earlier. And we are back into an even ball game.
Mm-hmm. Dude, like having Angry Lamb and having Revenge Arrow on the same Axie. That's all the damage you need. You just need to draw them. And Lance got both of them. That's
Exactly.
crazy. Like,
He could have, he could have
mm,
gotten like one Nemo or another Uncle, but
mhm.
you know,
I
the luck of the draw is
I
there for him.
feel like all he needed really was one Revenge Arrow. Like it did enough damage for both cards. Like
Yeah,
the HP remaining was like 23 or 30 or something. Hold
yeah.
on, wait, I'm waiting for it to come up in the replay. Oh, it's not coming up yet.
The
But
Uncle would have actually been enough as
yeah,
well,
yeah,
even if he
yeah.
did not draw one of the revenge arrows, but
Yes.
it was really good. That
Mhm.
was the damage of that Axie, and it will only shine if there's nothing else that outspeeds it. So that
Yep.
is still the situation for Lance, but fortunately he was able to get the back line right away
Mhm,
and
mhm.
was able to finish it up. All right, 1-1. Unfortunately, the buff, the wife buff, the mommy buff from Citizen was not enough to get him the win.
Mhm.
But let's see what happens in the next game. Poor
Mhm,
Citizen, he
mhm.
will get distracted. Lorino says, poor
Maybe it
Citizen.
was. Maybe
Yeah,
it was the distraction. You know, all the people passing by his camera.
that could be it. All right,
Yep.
we are just seeing the replay
All
on
right,
the
it's 31 HP left. So an uncle would have been enough to kill.
exactly. Crazy game, crazy night, and we're gonna get more of this because the finals is gonna be a best of 7, and that is gonna be an interesting one. But let's see first who's gonna make it through the finals. Is it Citizen or is it gonna be Lance? Vote and type in the chat who you want to win between these two gentlemen here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay,
Shout
so
out to the
knowing
53 viewers that we
Oh.
have on YouTube
hello
and then
viewers,
54
welcome.
on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in.
Hope you guys are having a great time on stream because we are loving these games.
Yes, sir. I love seeing crits. I love seeing big numbers showing up on the screen. You know, surprise damages and all of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean that Babylonia damage, dude. That's insane. Was that 250?
I mean,
What? Yeah.
you
Mhm.
you can say that it's up par with the revenge arrow, right?
It's higher than the Revenge Arrow
That's true.
because the Revenge Arrow was already like class advantage,
True.
but
True.
the Babylonia damage was neutral damage. So
Yeah.
if it was done on a beast or a bug that or
That could
a
be
mech,
300.
yeah, probably like 280, 290, but it's effectively 300, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if it's 280, like 2 of that would already be enough to kill any bug or mech, whatever, right?
Mhm. True, true, true.
All right. Also, a lot of things happening in the Ronin network right now. I believe 2 games have actually been popping off, Cambria, and at the same time, Fableborn. So if you're interested in those kind of games as well, you can check them out. They are currently live. And on the Axie Classic or Axie side, there are also a couple of things happening. I believe the accessory, I think that's going to be the last day today. So make
Mhm.
sure to submit any of the accessory artwork that you've done, and make sure to join the event that we have going on. You can check out more details on the announcement inside the Axie Discord. All right, we're now on to the game number 3. Switch up in terms of Axie's backline is now going to be a mech for Citizen. Frontline for Lance is going to be an Aqua. Very interesting here. Kotaro is going to be applied and will get some value because of that Onko play coming in from that backline.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, having the Aqua at the front is definitely an interesting because you know there's a plant right in front of you. It's gonna want to eat you alive, but you know that will prevent the herbivore from healing.
Exactly. And I think that was also a good read for Lance here because the mech was used. That means that mech is not going to get some value coming in to deal damage onto that Aqua because of the class advantage. So I guess that is a good read onto the Lance side, but the damage is going to be coming in from that midline. Return damage is not going to be applied, but the Kotaro is there to get some value. 3 to 5 is the energy. Citizen still in the advantage. In terms of the energy and the card, the HP though is going to the side of Lance. That Aqua has been tanking a lot of damage and is still alive. 50% on the midline for Citizen, and then the front line is somewhere in the 75% range.
All right, Mr. Gunlock.
Yep.
Who's Raisin?
Raisin is
Is that Citizen?
no. Raisin is another participant. He was actually the champion of season 10. He's he's one of the champions that we had in the Ronke Rice Farmer Discord. And unfortunately, as he has mentioned in the chat, he has choked and is now out of the tournament, unfortunately. Bowie next life, my friend.
All right. Okay, the Aqua on the mid for Citizen has now been put on last stand, so that was some pretty good plays. But now the Aqua on the front line for Lancey is gone, so yeah, he still has he has to deal with that plant and has to deal with that mech. Now, if you were Lancey, do you go front to back here, or Do you kill the mech? Because 1v1 with that plant with your aqua is kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I think that is indeed sketchy. I would most likely go front to back here at this
Mhm.
point because hopefully he draws some cards, but no, he does not. He doesn't get more cards onto the back line. And the leak, and the Scarab is going to be used. There's going to be a lot of damage coming in from Sikuzin next round. And there's going to be a lot of shielding as well. I don't think
Right.
it's an ideal situation for Lance to use any cards at this point. Maybe a skip next round for Lance, and Sikuzin will most likely shield up that front line because he has a lot of cards and a lot of energy
Dude,
that he needs to utilize.
we used to call this a Meralco moment because
7 energy in
you have
10.
all the energy in the world. You can use up your entire hand, and
Remember those rimp donuts back in the day?
Mhm.
Like with the nutcracker deals critical damage together with the Ronin and the Imp. Oh
Mhm.
boy. A Moralco play indeed, but the Doll Grip is gonna be used together with the Night Steel. It's gonna be enough to kill
Alright.
this frontline Axie here, or the midline Axie for Lance.
Oh, he generated 2 and both got stolen. Now he's back to 7 energy again.
Oh my god.
Again.
What? The rise, the double chain,
Uh,
I mean the chain rise there
yeah,
got a lot of energy back.
that's
Unfortunately.
crazy, dude. Oh, the rice
Wha-
plays are insane.
Okay,
Im-
there is still a chance for Lance to get back in here. He does
Mhm.
have good amount of energy. He has a way to generate more energy as well.
Mhm.
And this is the solo Axie now, but the problem is that mech is actually faster than the Aqua, which is oddly strange. And I think that is because of the gears that the Aqua has. It has a lot of HP.
Mm. Oh,
All
it has
right.
Agi gear on it.
Yep.
Oh, hold
Here
up.
we
All
go.
right, is
Damage
it
is going to be
enough?
applied. The critical is not going
Oh,
to be
it's
enough.
not. Oh! He went for the poop. Wait. Does he survive this? Does he survive? Okay, he survives this.
He
But will he
survives this.
survive the next turn? Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
Oh
Wait.
no, he has surrendered because he does not
Yeah.
have any way to outspeed the mech at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And that means the mech would always be first and deal damage. Unfortunately, he does not have a lot of HP to work with as well. He needed the plant to die in that round.
Yeah.
But it's a bit questionable that what he did there because he could have just went with the revenge arrow, right? And had the class advantage over
Mm-hmm.
that plant because he had it in his hand. He had 1 revenge arrow
Mm-hmm.
and 2 angry lamps. That could have been
No,
a better play.
no, he had. Oh wait, what is this? Wait, this is still delayed. I'm waiting for the replay to come up, but yeah, he had the lamb and revenge arrow and a poo.
Yeah. So there is a scenario there that he could have prevented the damage from the plant. Maybe he was thinking that the plant will be skipping the turn.
Mhm.
That's why he undercommitted the cards, and unfortunately, that cost him the game. And right now, 2-1 in favor of Sikazin because of that godly play that he did onto that plant, shielding
Yep.
it up so much, surviving, dealing the damage, and killing Lance in the process.
Yeah,
All right.
251 shield. That's insane. Like
Yeah.
if he did double revenge arrow, would he have killed?
250. I think the
233.
damage. Yeah. It's gonna
233
be a lot.
times. So 466 plus an uncle. Oh, he did. He only had 1 revenge arrow.
I
That's
mean,
why
he could
did what
use
he did.
the angry lamb, double angry lamb, and then the revenge arrow, right? That could have been a
Yeah.
better play. That could have been
Yeah.
enough to kill it.
Would it have been enough? Hold on.
Yep. 150 is the HP left after the double angry lamb. The revenge arrow would have been would
You
have
have to kill.
prevented the damage.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but that is the risk that you take whenever you play Axie, right? You have to
True.
guess what the play of the other guy is, and unfortunately, that was not the right guess for Lance, and Sigurdsson is going to be taking that one. Shout out to Fendry in the chat. How are you, good sir?
Was it for the shield? I wonder. You think that's for the shield? That's why he did that.
Yeah, he was anticipating damage coming in from the mech. He did not anticipate the shield up that was going to be coming in from the plant. So I think that was the thought process there for Lance. He was anticipating like if the mech moves here, he's gonna deal a lot of damage, and I need to shield up so that I'll be
Yeah.
ready for the 1v1 later on. But instead, Sigurdsson just used a couple of cards on the mech, chip damage, and then put everything onto the frontline plant, which essentially got him the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
Round number 4. I'm interested in what the changes and Lance approaching that round, because we have a series right now 2-1 though in
Yep. Yep.
favor of Sigurdsson.
All right. Seikozen definitely wants to go back and fight um our champion, the upper bracket champion, Federico.
Yes,
But
sir.
you know, I wonder if I should change name to Gurarzerico, because we have Enrico the champion in Origins. We have Federico in the upper bracket waiting right now.
Gunlock Riku.
Maybe I
Sounds
should
like
change to Grarzerico. You know,
it works better on you, man.
Grarzerico. You think so? So stupid.
I mean, compared to
I don't think
Gunlock
it works.
Riku.
Gunrakuriko. There you go. Gunrakuriko.
It's not sounding like it's supposed to sound like Hispanic, right? But it's
Yeah.
sounding like Japanese. Gunroku.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Someone in the chat says KJ Manalo. Discovery.
I don't think this is the right place for that, Kit. But yeah, if you
Make
want
sure
to spread
to
awareness,
make
report
sure to
it.
go to Discord and make sure to report that
Yeah, yeah,
profile, and if you can report the
Yeah.
the Axie profile as well, so that
Mm-hmm.
we can have those Axies banned if we can prove that they were indeed from scams.
Fraudulent.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we're just casting a tournament here, dude. We have no power over such things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Make sure to report it in the proper channels if you want it resolved.
Exactly.
We have a chat from YouTube. Gerald Anthony says it's speed gear on the mech.
Yep.
I think that was definitely what it was. So the mech was faster than an aqua, but to be fair, the aqua was a sort of a mixed, right? It didn't have
The Aqua had like
think-
the Unco part, but
Yeah.
he had the health or the HP gear as well, and the HP
Yeah.
gear actually reduce your speed in the process
Oh,
of adding HP.
okay.
So that is the downside of that gear.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I think he was aiming for like a 1v1 with a different Axie. So
Yeah.
he was not anticipating the mech, and unfortunately, he lost that one.
Mhm. I mean, it's a. You can say that it's bad for Lance, but that's good for Federico. No, not Federico. So Sikosin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like that's the thing about Axie Classic, right? Like there's a
Mhm.
lot of I mean, in terms of like tournaments like this, there's
Mhm.
a lot of reading between each other. And right now, let's see what the read is, because we're gonna be jumping on to the fourth game, Sikazen versus Lance, looking like an even matchup at this point. Or Sikazen actually has the advantage in terms of that mech
Ooh.
over those two plant axes. But utilizing that mech early in the game is really important here. So he needs to draw those cards over onto the Lancing side. He just has to make sure that he is able to get rid of
Yep.
that plant axie early in the game,
Mhm, mhm.
so that he can
Alright.
get rid of the mech on the mid line.
Speaking of speed gear, both of the Axies, both of the Aquas have speed gear on right now.
Yup. But the backline for Sikuzen is actually a lot faster. Let's take a look at the because it has a beast mouth on the side of Lance. That's why
They both have beast.
Sikuzen-
Oh wait, oh, that's what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah. the Goda
And-
onto the mouth.
Yeah, that's why it's slower.
It's slower by 2 speed, I think.
Mm-hmm. You know
Looking
that
like a Citizen game right now.
dude, the gill with that little pearl, it looks like an earring.
Yeah. What is
Yeah,
that? Is that like an accessory?
yeah, it's an accessory. It's a pearl.
Oh, I don't have that. Hang on.
Yeah, it looks like an earring.
Yeah,
Look at
it
it
looks nice
on
on
the
that
gill.
Axie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the gill ears.
All right. I like that. I'm gonna check the marketplace how much that is.
Alright, accessories. All right, the pearl ear is 39 cents.
Oh, I might buy one. Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
super
right.
cheap.
Citizen right now, advantage in terms of the HP. One Oranda would be enough to kill that front line, and he has the card. And onto the side of Lance, he does have the Oranda, and might be enough as well to get rid of the front line for Citizen. And Citizen's Axie is gonna go by, and that gain energy is gonna go through as well on the side of Lance. Citizen decides to pass that round. I'm not sure what the thought process is there. He has the cards, he has the energy to kill the front line already, but he decides not to go for it. Maybe he is waiting for that frontline Axie to draw more cards, and that's why he
I
just
mean,
didn't kill it yet.
I didn't see any people passing by behind him. Oh wait, there's a dad. Is that a dad?
Yeah,
That's a
that looks
dad.
like a dad.
Yeah, but
Lance,
that's from Lancey side, not not
yeah, yeah.
Sigurd's.
There's a lot of distraction on
Mhm.
both sides here. What is going on onto the side of Citizen? He is just gonna go for a balloon pop. Oh
Oh, yo,
no!
that was very unfortunate for Sikazin. He wasted 2 energy on that.
Oh my god!
He's feeling he skipped a turn just for that, and it was negated right away.
That was
That's now he's at a
he needed to
disadvantage.
use the Oranda there. I think the Oranda was the better bet there because
Mhm.
regardless if there's a shield or not, the Oranda would actually be applying the fragile onto that card as well. So
He wasn't not happy about that.
not happy at all. But let's see.
Yo, skip from both. All right, all right. Yo, we got skip turn coming in.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of cards from Lance side as well. That's why a skip was needed. But let's see if there is anything else that Citizen can do at this point. That mech is a lot slower than the Aqua in the backline. So there is no point in using any cards from that Axie anymore.
Mhm.
Very problematic right now for Citizen. That backline does not have a lot of ways to kill the midline Axie for Lance.
Mhm.
Looking like a Lance game right now. We might go into a 2-2 situation here.
Alright.
And here we go.
Oh, another skip? Really?
No, I
No,
don't
no, no,
think
no, no,
there's
no,
going to
no.
be a skip. Hero's Bane is going to
Alright,
be
trigger the
used.
stun. Oh wait, there's no
No,
stun?
there's
Wait,
no
really?
stun as well.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Upstream swim.
And that's
And the
it.
piercing sound is going to go through. The Kotaro is going to be there together with the wooden stab.
Mm,
Not looking good. He applied an artifact onto the plant Axie. That's why he was dealing more damage earlier.
It's still there.
Yep, it's still there. Oh no, not looking good for Citizen here because that's going to be a ton of damage coming in from
Oh,
Lance. Double
it
Hero's
looks like it's
Bane.
over.
Yep, it's
It
gonna be
is
over.
over. GG.
Oh my
That
god.
undercommit on the frontliner, it definitely cost him a lot more.
Yeah,
Because if he killed that midliner would have been at half HP, and this would have been a completely different game. So man, Lancey with that shield up on the front, smart play, smart play.
yeah. It had 43 shield, right? And it only had 20 something HP. Now, my problem with that move as well, Gors, is that even if there was no shield on that Axie because of the class advantage, the balloon, which has 40 base damage, would only deal probably 30 onto that Axie
Mm.
and would put it in last stand either way.
I
So
see. I see.
I don't think. Yeah, I think that was a misplay coming in from Sikozen there.
Mm,
Using the Oranda would have been enough to actually kill it and then maybe follow it up with a balloon. But unfortunately, you know,
yeah.
it's what do you call that? Like, it's the jitters, man. It's the jitters
Yeah.
making you make bad decisions and unfortunately cost him the game. All right. Okay. We have a series, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. Lance
Yes.
taking the win back, and we are now down to the wire. This is going to be the last game for these two gentlemen. Whoever wins this one is going to get to the finals. The loser is going to get the third place instead. Of course, they're not going to go home empty-handed. Let's take a look at the prize pool real quick, if we
Mm,
can have that.
I don't
So
think we have a scene for that, but we can definitely tell the audience. So the first prize will get 2,300 AXS. Second place gets 1,400 AXS, and the third placer gets 1,000 AXS. That's
did
still a
you
lot of
say
AXS.
did you say 2,300 for
Yes,
the first place?
2,300. All right, I checked it out earlier. Converted to peso, that's 145,000 pesos.
Jeez, Luis, that's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
AXS might be down, but if you have 2,300 of it, it's still a lot of money, you know?
It's still $2,300 worth of
Mhm.
AXS, right? Because I think AXS right now is $1 or some change.
Mhm.
That's still a good amount of take home pay if you're gonna take the first place. And
Yep,
even if you're just in the third place, 1,000 AXS, I will still take it, right?
of
We still
course.
take those. All right. Okay. Very, very then the price pool, I mean the even the ninth and the 12th place, they still take home 100 AXS for each one of them, right? So no
Yes.
one is going home empty-handed, but of course, it's for the glory and at the same time it's for the 2,300 AXS, right?
And the bragging rights, of course, not just the glory. The glory is great and all, but who can say that you're the champion of champions, right?
Yes,
Every
sir.
single person in this tournament was a champion or a runner up at some point, right?
Yes, sir. And you being on top of that just seals the deal for you, right? Put it in your resume. I am the top. What do you call yourself? The World Cup champion? The
Yes.
World Cup champion
I
of
am
2025.
the best Axie player, Axie Classic player of the last 12 seasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is yeah, I think that's a lot
I would
harder
say so. Yep.
than the previous seasons back in the day, cuz yeah, like 12 seasons, man. 12 seasons for I mean when did did Axie Classic go back?
Come back. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Has it been a year? I think it's been a year,
Mm,
right? Cuz or more or
I don't
less
know.
a year.
Admin team, can someone confirm from the admin team? Like
I
I
think
would I when did Axie Classic come back? When did season 1 for Axie Classic happen? Hmm. I think that's something for the admin team to confirm because I have no idea.
yeah, but it's been I'm guessing it's somewhere in the 1 year and some months. But before we figure that one out, let's throw some shout out into the chat. Shout out to Gagno Family Guild from Qatar. Shout out to you guys. I hope your guys
Yo,
are having fun watching
mm-hmm.
the stream right now.
Because we're having fun casting it, so hope you guys are enjoying.
Exactly. Edwin Natix says, "What's up? What's up to you, sir? What's up to you?" Kiro Zen is looking for the bracket, and Mubot has already provided the bracket as well. Shout out to you.
Oh, it's been
Oh, it's
over
been
a
over.
year. All right. So we have confirmation that Axie Classic came back November 2023. So it's been
So
2 years.
it's been 2 years, and you being on the top of that one from
Mhm.
season 1 to season 12, you are beating everyone. it's a really big bragging rights because you beat the names Thunder, Chan,
Mm-hmm.
Mitsubishi. Those
Mm-hmm.
guys are like, the staple
Legends.
in
You know,
tournaments, and
these
you
are
just
legends.
ram through everything. And right now, it's looking like Federico is aiming for that top spot, right? He's
Yeah.
just waiting in the finals. But who knows? Between the two of these players here, they have the Axies that can fight the Axies that Federico has. So there is a chance between Lance and Sukuzen, but we have to check first who gets the win between these two bad boys that are facing up on the stage. And it's going to be the last game for these two. And whoever takes it is going to get
Mm-hmm.
to the finals and fight off Federico Lima, who's just waiting.
Yeah, waiting at the throne.
Exactly.
Alright. You think calling them bad boys is okay with them? Because they might get slapped at the back of the head. Call them bad
Okay,
boys.
okay, good boy, good boy, good boy. So that the wife does not.
These fine gentlemen.
It's fine. There we go. There we go. They
All
don't,
right.
they're good boys. They don't go drinking and going, looking for chicks.
Yes.
So yes,
Yeah. No. 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 None of that. None of that. No. No.
none
No.
of
No.
that,
No. No.
right?
No.
Yeah,
No. 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 All
we're getting them
right.
in trouble. Oh my god. Especially Citizen. Citizen's wife is in there. I can feel it.
Yo. No. 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 He's okay. He's a good
Yes,
boy. All right.
yeah, good boy, good boy.
We don't
All
want people
right.
getting in trouble here. All right. All right. All right.
Okay. So we're just getting confirmation that the game is about to start soon.
Yep.
And
There
we
it
are
is.
actually in it right now. No changes on the side of Citizen. No changes on the side of Lance.
Oh,
They
there is.
are.
There is. The frontliners on plant now. Right. So
What was
no
it?
more aqua on the front.
Yep. No more Aquas on the front.
Mm.
Okay. This looks like the same setup earlier. But let's see if the result would be the different on the side of Lance.
Right.
Still not a fan of that
Oh,
back
you're
line.
right. You're right. It's the same one. Okay. When was the aqua there?
I think it was round 3.
Oh,
And
that,
that
was
was
2 games ago.
Yeah, and that was
Oh,
used by
okay, okay.
Citizen. Citizen had the Aqua
Ah,
in the front
alright.
line, while Lance had the
Alright.
backline mech on that
My
match.
bad. My bad. Goldfish memory. I'm a dog, but I have a goldfish memory apparently.
And here we go. The damage is gonna be thrown. A lot
Mm.
of damage is gonna go
Mm.
through. No steals gonna happen.
Oh.
The return damage and the steal of that HP is gonna be
Yeah.
massive for the side of Citizen. Does not get the energy though, but at
Mhm.
the same time is able to sustain better against that front line. And right now, it's going to be a massive damage coming in from Citizen because that null grip is going to go through the shield, deal 204, and the heroic reward is going to be enough to finish Lance's front line. Not looking good for Lance. Lance needs to make a comeback in some way in here, but I don't think he has the avenue to actually do so. He will sacrifice some shield to get the value from that Nemo. So I don't think it's going to be used just quite yet. I think it's going to be a shield up coming in from Lance this turn. But Citizen has the option to also skip it. So it's going to be a mental read here between these two gentlemen. What's going to happen?
Would you skip knowing that there's a double rice plate that can come? Like, would you use your Nemo tail for that?
Yeah, regardless if you skip or use a Nemo tail, right? It's still going to be stolen. Because
Oh, that's
you're
fair.
actually
Oh.
going to go first. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The blue thing
Well,
and the
tails
tail
and
flap.
tails.
And
But
the steal is going to happen.
Yoink.
Yoink it.
Yoink. There's nothing to yoink, but the the Kotaro made it better. All right.
Yep, the Kataro got the energy back. So the energy right now is gonna be even, but that mech is in a bit of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But Lance needs to draw the other
Hmm.
Angry Lamb here. But I think he already used it in the previous round, so I don't think he's gonna get it. 3 and 3, Angry Lamb, and then probably a shield up onto the front side
Lance is not happy, dude. Like he's brushing his hair, like ugh. Like
He's
he
frustrated, man. The
yeah.
frustration is coming in. Hero's Bane is going to be used. The shield is going to get broken. And the damage is going to go through. Disable ability, though. He won't be able to use that one later. Is it going to be enough? The Scarab Curse? Yes, it is. And
Mm,
that is going to
oh,
be the kill. Lance not looking too happy with that result. Wasn't
uh-huh.
able to get any damage through that mech. Citizen looking primed to win this one. What can Lance do at this point? 3v1. He does have the damage from that Angry Lamb. It's going to go through.
All right,
He's
there you
going to
go.
get the
There.
critical damage.
Oh, oh no. I mean, he's faster than it, so it's effectively dead. But the Aqua on the back can now attack.
Yep. And
So
the
it has.
range cards are no longer disabled. He still has 4 energy coming into the next round. Oh no. It is gonna be over because there's gonna be a ton of damage coming in from
Eh,
Citizen. Heroes
bam,
Bane, Absolute
bam.
Swim, and then the Crimson
Oh,
Water is enough to finish. And that is gonna be it. Citizen goes back to the finals. Lance is gonna be
yes.
eliminated. Takes the 3rd place. Still gonna be 1,000 AXS for you,
Yep,
sir.
yep. But
All right.
dude, he was. You can see the frustration, dude. He raised his foot. You know that's a sign that oh god no, the frustration. Oh
Yeah.
man, that was rough. That was rough. But congratulations, Citizen, going up to face Mister Federico once more in the upper bracket grand finals, ladies and
There we
gentlemen.
go. Oh my god. Okay. So earlier in the stream, we
Mm-hmm.
watched Federico go up against Citizen
Mm-hmm.
3-1.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are going to be watching them yet again. Let's see if there are any changes in the bans, or maybe Citizen is able, or I mean, he has gone through a lot of matches already, right? He could
Yes.
have the the momentum going for him. But at the
Hmm.
same time, maybe there's fatigue coming into play as well. Who knows? But from that last game, I think he's pumped. I think he's hyped, and I think he's ready for the finals.
Mhm.
All right, and
Hmm.
before we head into the finals, though, let's give our players, especially Citizen, a little bit
Yeah.
of break, a little bit of breather, and get
Mhm.
some, water, pee break, and all of that. And you guys do the same because we're gonna have a quick break, 10 minutes. Be back in here, and yeah, we'll be back for the grand finals.
All right. BRB, guys.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back here.
Welcome,
If
welcome.
you if you're drinking some water, if you're drinking or if you peed, make sure to come back. And shout out to Laurino says rematch. M5D Gaming says Federico is the boss. He is looking like it right now.
I agree. You know that can we look at the Axies again? Let's see what's happening here. Oh, we get to see the banning live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand finals. The grand finals has a 0-0 no advantage for the upper bracket. This ensures that the final match is decided by skill on the day of the finals rather than a mathematical handicap. The upper bracket's winner's advantage is having a safer path to the finals, playing fewer matches and revealing fewer strategies. But he did reveal that Babylonia Aqua, dude. I want to see it again. I want to see that 251 damage again, bro.
And I think based on the bans that are coming in from Sikuzin, he is letting the Babylonia go. He's allowing the that Axie to come in, but there is one ban left on the side of Sikuzin, and he might just take that out. But I don't know. I'm not sure about the options here. But just to quickly recap what these players have gone through, Federico Lima has swept the tournament. All his
The
matches.
upper bracket.
I think everything, to be honest. The
Was it a
Swiss
sweep?
Yeah, the Swiss was a sweep 4-0 for Federico. And the upper bracket was also swept by him. And Sikazin right now has gone through the rougher path and but was still able to get back to the finals. They have faced each other earlier, and was the reason why Sikazin went down to the lower bracket. But maybe this is a different story this time around. But we also have to remind you guys that Federico has never won a championship in other seasons, or the past 12 seasons. He has always been a challenger. He has always tried his best to win it, but was not able to do so, and has always been falling short. And I think the last one in season 12, I think he was like the first or the second or the third place of that one. And but right now he's looking prime, man. He's looking prime to take it all.
All right, so we're looking at the banning phase right now. Both of the teal shell Axies on Federico's side has been banned. The one teal shell and that one Unco Aqua has been banned for Sikazin side. Now Federico's thinking about his last ban, and yeah, what if you were Federico? What would you ban here? Like, because his leak Axie got banned. Oh wait,
There
the
you go.
Unco. All Unco plays has been removed for Sikazin side.
Yeah, he does not want to deal with those aggro being passed onto the midline plays coming in from Sikazin. So Onkos are going to be removed from the table. He does have a lot of damage that will be able to deal with those plants, and that's why I think he is not too worried about them. So he has the spiky wings that he can use to remove the shield, or like deal more damage if the Axie is shielded. And he also has one of the Orandas able to go through in this version, because earlier I believe that one was banned together with the teal shell Axies that he had. So right now he has a couple of options here for his midline, rather than just have that egg bomb Aqua in the midline. So
Okay.
it looks like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking at the bans from their matchup from before. And it looks like for Federico, it's the exact same bans that have been done. But on Sikazin's side, the top right plant with the leak tail was the one that was banned before. Not the Unco plant, right?
So I think he didn't want to deal with the midline
plays.
being the Uncle plays there, and that's why he got rid of them. but he will now have to deal with a lot of plants and a lot of leaks together with those rice as well. So maybe he prefers that rather than the one that he had earlier. However, that ended with a 3-1. So there is a some adjustments that Sikazan needs to happen in his place here to ensure the win. But this is going to be a long series. It's going to be a best of 7. So it's going to be a battle of attrition and at the same time a battle of I don't know.
Wills.
Because
Battle of wills.
Sigurdsson has went through a lot of matches already, man.
Yes.
The fatigue might be setting in.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I hope he has brought a lot of energy with him in this tournament, and I hope it's
Yep.
going to be enough for him to finish the tournament and hopefully get the win over Federico, because Federico right now is looking like the champ to beat. The person that has never won any championship is the one that is leading this tournament and most
Mhm.
likely might be able to win it all and
Yeah.
complete the golden road. I feel like
Mhm.
this is like the golden road for Federico right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Like, if you've never been a champion, but then you beat all of the previous champions, would that make you the best champion?
I feel like it, right? Like,
Mhm.
I mean, he was at some point like runner up, right? So he has put in the work to get there, right? Even
Yeah.
though he has not been able to like win it all, he was still able to go toe to toe with the champions before. But right now, he's proving that those past seasons, those previous seasons,
Mm-hmm.
are not gonna matter anymore because
Yeah.
he is gonna be the World Cup champion.
Yo.
That is gonna outweigh every other season championship that you've won because you've already proven, everyone here in this tournament has proven themselves to be
True.
like great. But you beating everyone and not getting any losses to go with that just puts you up in there, man.
All
And
right, we're
Federico,
talking about like he's already won. He hasn't won yet. He still has Sikazin to go through. Like, this is a best of 7, dude. This is a slug match. This is a slugfest. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be tiring. But we're all here to enjoy and watch it happen live here on the Axie Infinity channel.
exactly. And what Slim mentioned, it's gonna be a suntukan sa totoban kind of situation against between these two gentlemen that we'll be watching tonight.
Not
It's-
that bad boys. They're gentlemen.
And it's definitely gonna be a slugfest, as you mentioned.
It's,
All right.
going to be a bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are waiting for the players to start the first game, and I'm kind of really interested to see what teams are going to bring up, because Sigurdsson has that leak tail available now.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any more Uncle play, so he has to take advantage of that tail for sure this time, right?
Exactly. And shout out to there is someone that's rating Prada MD rating with a rating party up in here.
Yo, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great stream.
We had a great stream indeed. And onto the side of the YouTube, we have a lot of people here get it trying to get some shout outs. So let's go ahead and do that. Hilarica says shout out TGG fam. R Reg or R Gel says shout out to Marcelo Cruz.
Yo, shout out Mr. Sir.
There we go. Reiko Kilo Killer says Lima strong, definitely. He's looking prime right now. And someone by the name of G-Host with a lot of Z says, pa-shout out kay Bossmon para pautahin. What do you mean?
I mean, does he know who you are? Because you're kind of using the G-Host picture. I don't know if he knows who you are, Mr. G-Host. All right, there's someone below that person, and I don't think we
We're
should
not
say
gonna
that.
read that.
We're not gonna read that one. No.
Catch,
no,
we're
no,
not
no.
gonna read that one, okay, sir?
Alright.
But shout out to your dog, Choco. Yes,
Yes.
he is the real G.
Yeah.
All right.
JJ Manalo 5942. Interesting comment there, Mr. Sir.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Oh, we
Good
have a
stuff.
bit of.
Good stuff.
Oh, we had the first game. Here we go.
All right, here we go. We are jumping right into the game. And
Mhm.
right now we're looking at ooh, interesting comp.
Mm. Revenge
Looking
arrow
like
axes on both sides. Oh no, just on the left side. What am I saying?
yeah, the citizen looking like at the advantage here in terms of the backline axes. He has the speed up.
Mhm.
He opted into the koi level 1. So he will be outspeeding that Axie, and he has a lot of HP as well. So both of them 526 on the back line. And right now, the Night Steals are going to be used. Oranda is going to start it off. And the Night Steal is going to be there for Federico. And then the Vegan Diet is going to get some HP back.
All right. Night Seals did not get any value. Like, what I noticed in these high level games, no one passes on first term.
Yeah, they don't want to get the rice value from the other
Hold
other
up.
player.
We have some comments from the chat. The audio is lagging a bit. All right. Production team, can you check it out, please?
All right.
All right. Thank you for letting us know, Lorino, Zaylee. Thank you.
Wooden Stab gonna deal a lot of damage there on the side of Federico. And right now, the HP advantage is going to the side of Sikazin.
Mhm.
Even on the energy, they're thinking about the next moves here.
Yeah.
There is a play coming in from Federico, though, that will allow him to kill off the front line because he has the Oranda there and will be able to finish it off with potentially just using the Nemo and then following it up with that Scarab. But let's see if that is going to be the play for him.
All right. Like, I mean, Sikazin lost earlier because of undercommit, right? So I don't know if he's gonna. Oh, a skill,
Okay.
like
He is
complete
going to be
skill.
sweeping that one. All right. Shout out to the Mobius Guild, says Kayawaan. Shout out to you guys.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
So level 2 rice. It doesn't say that it has to be a level 2 rice that's chained with it, right? It can be level 1.
Yeah, as long as it's a rice that's being chained, it's okay. So
okay,
he can still steal the energy coming from the first rice because that's like the faster Axie. And then if he chains it together with the other one and he has comboed the secondary rice from that plant Axie, he would be getting an energy as well if there are energy to be stolen.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for confirming.
All right. Looking like the Axies, the front Axie from Sikazin is already gone, but he is still able to deal a lot of damage here. Crimson Water is going to be enough to kill that one. And then the Tail Slap is going to be used. Poofling to go with that one. That right there is going to be a problem for the backline because the backline Axie for Federico will have a lot of damage. And it's going to go through the backline of Sikazin right now. And he has a lot of energy as well because of that double Nemo. Not looking good for Sikazin here.
Yeah, the lambs are not online, but the Oranda is. So that's still going to be a lot of damage. Like four aqua cards from the back, not the Nemo tail, is still a lot of damage.
Exactly. Like it's good. It is gonna go first though. Sikazin's aqua is still gonna go first, so he will still be able to get some damage off and potentially kill the midline Axie for Federico. So let's see what the card draw looks like here. Okay. Damage is gonna go through. Hero's Bane is gonna be enough together with those Crimson Water in upstream swim. Oh no, it survives. Not
10 HP. Oh my gosh. Calculated attack calculated defense for Federico, leaving the Aqua for Sikazin in last stand.
Was that another case of undercommitment, man?
I don't think so. He went 4 cards. I mean,
there was a balloon. He used a balloon, right? No?
Did he have enough energy for like 4 cards? Hold on. I'm waiting for the replay. But I don't think that was an undercommit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. It was probably the best play that he could do there. However, Federico just decided to, I'm gonna shield up my plant so that you
Yeah.
won't be able to kill it.
hmm That was
And
a lot of shield up in the front.
exactly. And right now, it's not looking good. Is gonna be able to kill that one, a 1v1 situation against that Axie that has the Oranda, that has the Revenge Arrow. It's gonna
Yeah.
be enough to go through the shield and deal massive damage because that Revenge Arrow is gonna be massive. That's gonna be a lot of damage if that is used. Let's see what the card draw looks like though. Will he have another additional card? I think he would. An
Mm.
Angry Lamb, even if he
He
draws
he needs a Nemo tail because oh wait, that's level 1 leak. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was level 2.
Yeah, it's just gonna disable it next turn. But the problem is, it's not gonna have the level 2 effect that will stun if the card is a range card, and not looking good because the damage is
Oh,
gonna
he got
stack up for
everything he needed.
Federico. Hero's
Bam.
Bane,
Bam.
223, and
Bam.
the Angry Lamb is gonna be
Bam.
with 154. Sikazin goes down. Federico takes the first blood and gets the
First
win.
blood, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 in favor of Federico Lima.
Oh no. Federico, the uncrowned king, is here to take the crown of the World Cup and take the win, getting the first blood over Sikazin. Let's see what the answer is for Sikazin next game because that game
All right.
was kind of rough.
Okay, dude. The replay just caught up, and no, that was he used up all of his energy. He had no choice but to use Balloon as his last card.
Okay. That
Right.
it was not a case of undercommitment. Unfortunately, he did not
Yeah.
have enough cards.
No, he
to
didn't have
deal-
enough energy.
Yeah, enough energy to get rid of that Axie. Although we could argue here that Koi level 2 would have actually been better.
You know, that's a valid point. That could have been a game changer. Like if he had level 2 Koi, that 10 HP could have been eaten up, right? At
Yeah.
some point.
Because the level 2 Koi is 140 damage. So if he had 140 damage on those two, or that one Koi that he had, that would have been enough to put that plant down. And
And he
unfortunately,
didn't. Yeah, one more thing is he didn't need to speed up because Federico's Aqua did not have any speed ups, right?
exactly, he was going to be a lot faster either way. And a skip after that one, if he had been able to get rid of the plant and the Aqua was still alive, it would have been a different story. But unfortunately, that is not the case. We can't go back in time. This is just, things that we see because we are just watching the game. And yeah.
All right. Can we take a look at the brackets, please?
Yeah, let's take a look at the brackets. And
Oh,
let's
no,
see
no,
what's
no,
going
no,
on.
not the brackets. The what do you call that? The lineup. Sorry, the lineup. Sorry. There you go. Thank you.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup here. Okay, they are thinking about what is the best play here for Sikazin. I think putting the Koi level 2 might be the best play here, and maybe putting the mech in the midline. He does not have a lot of options for midlines here, so it might as well be a double plant again. But instead, I think Rice would be a lot better for the midline and the front line. And then put the back line as the Aqua. What do you think, chat? Eliezer Salcero says Lima strong. Exactly. Federico Lima proving to everyone that you don't need any championships to be crowned as the best in the World Cup finals.
Yes. All you need to do is become the best player for the tournament, right?
Exactly.
Everything else in the past does not matter.
Exactly. No need to look back because all you need is to qualify. And right now he has qualified and he is cleaning up everything.
Yes. All right. if you were Citizen and you know that the opponent has lots of aquas, ah,
You can't go
I
triple
don't know.
plant.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think the triple plant
Uh,
would actually work here because there are still a lot of um
Revenge arrows.
yeah, plant damage coming in from those beast
Yeah.
damage coming in from those revenge arrows. And yeah, they are still
Yeah.
the Goda level 2 and the Rice
Hmm.
level 2. So those are still
Yeah.
gonna counter a lot of your plants. And if you don't have any speedster to go against those aquas in the back line. So they're just setting up their teams right now, setting up the gears, making sure that they have the right artifact to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the answer is for Sikazin. It's 1-0 favor to Federico, but this is a game or a best of 7 match.
And
So
we're
there
at
is
game
still.
number 2.
Is this finals? Why is there no +1 win for Federico? We've explained that earlier, Shiba. If you weren't here, Mr. Gorse, what was the
All right.
reasoning behind that?
It is to ensure that the finals is decided by skill and not by mathematical handicap.
Exactly. Exactly that. And right now we are now in the second match. Not a lot of changes. Everything looks the same, and aside from the mech that has been.
Wait, hold up. Did he use that plant on the mid before? Oh, it's the same one, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Was
It's
that
the
there
leak
before?
leak. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the leak.
Oh, it is the same one. He did use it. It was just in a different position. That he was on the left. Okay, it's this exact same one.
Exactly. All right,
Exact same
upstream
one.
swim. But the level 2, I think he heard us. The level 2 is now used for
Mm,
the koi.
yeah.
All right, the damage has come through on the side of Sikazen. No skipping, but on the side of Federico, he did skip because he didn't have a lot of cards on the front line anyway. So there is an option for Federico to return the favor next round and get some damage onto that front line, as he already has loaded damage on that backline Axie. He can go with the Oranda, and then the double revenge arrow would be a good chunk. Probably bring it down to 50% HP.
You know, why is the frontliner on Siko's inside like a level 2 Rice? He can't use it to steal, right?
Yeah, I think the idea is just to go for the damage here.
I see. So that's why Federico was comfortable with leaving it on, like leaving energy, because he knows it can't be stolen.
Yeah, because there's no chain, and at the same time, it will not work with just a combo. I think Sikuzin just wants to deal damage with that. That's why it's a level 2 instead of the level 1. Because comparing the damage is just 90 versus 120 for the Rice Tail. So that's gonna deal a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Federico is on the back foot in terms of the number of Axies on the board. Cards are pretty even. Energy, one advantage onto the side of Federico. That does not matter a lot right now. But let's see
I
what
don't.
happens. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen Federico win from this position before, so let's see if he can pull it off again, right?
Yep. And
On
there's going to be
Uncle.
a skip for both sides.
Uncle is now in hand. You think he'll go a double Uncle? No, that doesn't make sense, right? Because he can kill the frontliner and then Uncle the back, so he can go straight for the Aqua.
Oh, you're right. He can actually go with the Oranda play, make sure that the damage goes through, and then use the Onko onto that midline, and then be able to get rid of the backline Axie for Sikazin. Cool. Looking quite good for on the side of Federico in terms of the cards that he has on hand. But let's see what the answer is for Sikazin here. He does have the leak. If ever he needs to shield up, he does have that option, and that is gonna be what's gonna happen. Scarab to the Onko is gonna be enough. 69, barely killing it.
Interesting.
Right now.
Yeah, that's effectively a skip, right? He just
Yeah.
cleaned up the frontliner. Now Can his plant survive the Aqua tree energy? I think it can, right? Enough to
If
do
the
an
card draw,
Unco play, right?
if the card draw is not good for Citizen, he can survive. However, if the Akoi is drawn here, it's gonna be a massive damage. It's gonna be 140 together with that Oranda. So Federico needs to pray that Citizen does not draw good onto that backline Axie. Because if he does, that midline of his is gonna be gone. And it's gonna be a tough situation at that point. If oh no.
Oh, wait, he is shielding up as much as he can. 130. Oh, that's just one. All right.
All
It's
right.
going Scarab, and then Pooh, and then Goda. All
Right
right.
now,
It's,
his
oh, it survives too.
God. Oh
Oh,
no. That is not the scene that you want to see.
wait. Is that good or bad? Because now Federico kind of wants it dead, right? So his lamb and risky fish, or his risky beast, would be
Exactly.
active.
Exactly. You didn't want that to be alive, but unfortunately it has survived because of the shield that it put up.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Did he overshield? Or what's happened? Or did Sikuzin like under damage just to make it survive? Because
I
now it
don't
can't kill the backline, right? Wait, can it? Double Oranda, double lamb still kills, right?
yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage. 115. Yep, that's gonna be
Oh,
enough.
it's yeah, especially if it doesn't. Wait, it
Oh!
survives. Oh, oh, oh,
It's gonna
oh,
be a lot faster now.
and it has 4 energy.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Federico not looking good at this point.
Wait, hold up. Okay, so how does level 2 Piranha work? Like, does the bonus badge apply when the target is in critical HP, or is it when the caster is in critical HP?
Uh, you know what? I am not quite sure.
Hmm.
We can probably
Does
check that out.
Yeah, does anyone in chat know? Because I'm not familiar with all of the mechanics on Classic.
All right, let's. What we can see though. Oh no, he's actually
Oh,
using the upstream swim here.
all right, all right. I mean, it's gonna die regardless, right? He has to use it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The wooden stab.
Double. Because the shield was retained.
Exactly.
197 damage.
See,
All
Kazin.
right.
He's not
Yo.
gonna go home, man. He's not gonna go home and just
Yeah.
surrender the game. He's gonna take wins back and
Mhm.
hopefully take the crown away from Federico. Oh my god. Okay. We have a series. I thought it was
I'm
gonna be
really
a sweep.
wondering. Was leaving the plant alive? Was that intentional? You think that was intentional?
I mean, he didn't have any energy anyway, right? He had like after that round, he only had 2 energy. So he
Mhm.
used everything to try and kill it. But maybe it's a I don't know.
Maybe it was a happy accident for Sigurdsson. Yeah.
An accident that made it made him get the win.
Hmm.
All
So
right.
would that does that mean that it's a mistake over for Federico's side if he overshielded?
I guess so. Because what you wanted or Federico want on the side or in the point of view of Federico, he wanted to activate the angry lamb, right?
Yeah.
And if that
The
plant
risky
was
beast. Yeah.
yeah, and together with the risky beast, and if that plant is alive, that's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that may have been an error on the side of Federico. Maybe the jitters are also
Mm.
getting through Federico right now. Who
Mm.
knows? Who knows, man? I mean, you
Imagine
can.
overshielding and you lost because of it.
Yeah,
That's
unfortunately, maybe
a.
something that he needs to go back into and try to, analyze. But right
Mhm.
now, I don't think there's any room for him to make any, have any
Yeah.
regrets because
Yeah.
what's done is done. And that damage from that wooden stab is just too massive.
Yeah, dude.
197.
That
Crazy.
was. Maybe it's time for the Babylonia Aqua to show.
Yes, sir. I would love to see that again. But there is an is there an answer on the side of Citizen if the Babylonia is actually put up to play the game again? Hmm.
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Well, he does though. He does have but he needs to switch the koi to level 1, I think.
But yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, yes, but also he needs to predict when it would come out. Like we can just keep saying stuff, but he doesn't know when it'll come out. Because what I
Yeah.
noticed from Federico,
He switches up.
yeah, he switches every game. Like he doesn't stick with the same team twice in a row,
Yeah,
right?
he does not like because when you are winning, right? You sometimes you tend to just use the same thing over and over again. But not Federico. He just switches things up, tries to predict what Citizen is thinking, and most of the time he's able to get it. But I mean, earlier, like it was a good read from Federico. Maybe the execution was not that good towards the end, but it's hard to predict Federico, man.
It is. I mean, maybe that's why he's done so well. Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. There's some YouTube chat here. All right. So Shiba says just injured. So if the other Axie of your opponent barely has damage, the Crimson level 2 works. Oh, see, it doesn't have to be critical HP. It just has to be damaged.
Ah, so if he deals damage and breaks the shield with previous other cards, right? So
Mhm.
it would trigger the piranha.
Yeah, it'll
Ah,
already have its bonus damage.
yeah. So it's actually a good card to go with that. Interesting. Okay. What are the players thinking here? I think they're setting up their teams.
Let me just check that Axie ID again. All right, Piranha level 2. Deal 10% extra damage if the target is injured. So that's plus 12. So 134 base damage.
Yeah, but at the same time, those are both aquas. So
Yeah,
I
it's neutral damage.
yeah, yeah.
And then the other calculations start coming in. Like so it's
Chain.
same type
The,
as body, the stab bonus, right?
exactly. All right. Okay, it's really hard to predict this game because both players are showing up tonight. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
This is
You
the
know,
kind of series that we want to watch. Yep.
yeah. If there's fatigue for either of them, it's not showing.
Yeah. Not showing at
I
all.
don't think. I mean, they are making micro mistakes, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I don't think that's like those are game breaking mistakes so far, or
Exactly.
game
But
losing mistakes. Like they're very minor.
yep, but
And then,
we are now jumping into the third game, and that mech in the backline is pretty interesting to me because it does not outspeed the backline Aqua of Federico.
Mhm, mhm.
It's not the same setup as earlier because right now Federico opted to go with the level 5 speed up instead of the HP for the
Mm.
backside. So the mech
Oh,
does not have
wait.
the advantage here.
Is it because of the last time that these two were backliners? You think that's it? Because the Aqua was faster, the mech was faster than his Aqua.
I think so. But right now, the steals are going to be coming in for Sikazin. Sikazin takes the energy, but Federico just takes it back. All right, advantage going to the side of Federico in the energy department, but the HP is going to the side of Sikazin.
You know, you gotta give props to Federico. If he put that speed tool or the speed gear
Yeah.
on his Aqua, it doesn't make sense to put that there if there's another Aqua on the opposite side, right?
Yeah. So
So
I think I guess he read it.
yeah,
read
you
the
think
mech
it's
coming
a
in.
prediction?
I think so. Because earlier in the previous match, right? Like they had the same setup, but the mech was faster. So I think that may have been a read right there. And right now, that plant of Federico is not looking so good though. Sigurdsson was able to sustain again, getting some HP back, and it's gonna be a bit more problem for Federico here. He does have the Onko on that midline, and he can try to go in for that midline plant for Sikozen instead.
I think this. Yeah, his frontliner's pretty much there, but he does have the energy advantage.
Yep. I mean, he can still. No, he can't actually undercommit here.
I don't know, like what's a player like? Oh, he's still shielding up the front.
Yeah, I think he wants Sikozen to. Oh no, but Sikozen is not gonna undercommit. He is gonna go in for the kill, but
that damage from the frontliner. He needed that to finish it off.
Oh no!
All right, Sikozen at a pretty good advantage right now, because Federico got no value for his frontliner.
No value at all. That would have been enough to kill the front line if it survived. But Sikozen did not undercommit. No undercommitment anywhere because he used the Rise together with that hero to ensure the kill.
I mean, you mentioned he was married, right? So he's definitely committed.
That's true. That's true.
That dumb joke. I'm sorry.
Sando Carlos in the chat. Hola, Axie lover.
Yo.
Latinos.
Hola.
Latinos
Gracias por la
presidentes.
visita, Sando.
I don't know what you just said, Mr. Gorse.
So thank you for visiting.
There you go. All right. Shout out to the 59
Yes.
viewers that we have on Twitch. And 60 or 90 are watching on the YouTube channel as well. Shout out to you guys. I think the Latin America just woke up and they are witnessing one of their fellows in the grand finals. Federico Lima representing Latin America right now.
Yep. And he's poised to become the grand champion of this World Cup for the
Exactly.
solos.
Cheer for your man, Latin America.
Yeah.
Cheer for Federico because he needs it. Because
He needs that boost of energy from the
Exactly.
Latin America community for sure. Oh,
Dial
there goes
grip
the
to the piercing sound is going to deal massive damage. Scarab is going to be
Wait.
not enough to actually kill the front line. He thought
Why?
that it was going to be enough.
Why is Federico like saving up all of this energy?
I don't know. I think he wants to go for a 2v1 situation with that plant and that mech. And he needs all the energy to go with that. But he does not have any cards as well. So that's another problem that he has there. But he does have a lot of cards on the front line. So there's an option for him to shield up.
There's one more problem for Federico right now. That's a level 1 leak.
Oh.
2 of his best attack cards are ranged.
Oh, you're right. The Oranda and the Revenge Arrow might be canceled out. But here we go. Hero's Bane. No, he's going to go in for the Angry Lamb instead. But that is not going to be a problem because there's no shield onto the front line. The piercing sound is going to come through. You should have used...
Oh, 4 card combo. All right.
It's going to go through. Damage is going to be massive. But the Scarab Curse is going to be enough to kill it together with a wooden stab. And right now, 2v1 situation. The leak is available. 2 of them, in fact.
Okay, so here's the situation, right? He can use up all of his attack cards because all he needs to kill that mech is 2 Angry Lambs.
True.
Right?
Yep.
Right? But
he
I
needs
mean,
to draw the other Revenge Arrow.
Yeah, Sikozen cannot shield up here, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
he's gonna go in for the 2 Revenge Arrow. That is gonna be enough to
oh my god,
massive damage, and he will. That is gonna ensure that he draws the other Angry Lamb here.
Dude, 1 out of 3 chance to draw the 1 card he needs to win. Because those tail slaps are not gonna win. I'm just gonna say.
What if he does not draw the Angry Lamb? The other Angry Lamb.
If he doesn't draw the Angry Lamb, that's 3 energy from a mech. You think it'll be enough?
The problem here is that Sikozen can change him into a plant.
Oh
and he does not
yeah.
and he does not have a way to counter that one because he also has a plant artifact.
Uh,
So kind
uh,
of looking a bit.
oh yeah, there's the plant.
There is a
And he got
plant.
the I mean, he got the lamb, he got the lamb, but uh, oh my god!
The doll grip is gonna be there.
Oh!
The piercing sound is gonna
Oh!
be there as well.
Oh!
GG's,
Oh! That
Federico.
oh my gosh, that was an artifact win.
Artifact win coming in clutch for Sikazin. Oh my god. That is the
Oh.
smartest way to use your artifact, guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what the other opponent or what the opponent has in his artifact. And if you're sure that he can't counter it, use it. And that's
Yep.
exactly what happened there. Plant, the aqua became a plant, and that means the damage from the doll grip, the damage from the rice, the damage from the hero is gonna be massive. All right.
I hope you guys
2 to
enjoyed the
1.
sound effects. You know, I was doing the impressions of what Federico's he felt as he got hit with a plant artifact on it.
That was crazy. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, that was I was not expecting that to happen. All right, so you know that's crazy that the artifact was the deciding factor of that match. I was not expecting it to be like that.
Yeah, I think Federico figured out everything, but he may have misplayed the artifact there because he read that the mech could be there to be faster, and he used the speed gear on the backline, right?
Mhm.
But I don't know. Maybe he misplayed in choosing the artifact. He could have used a different artifact.
Yeah, not a plant one, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's think about the logic of this. Like, if you have two plants and then aqua, what is your ideal artifact? Like, um, a beast maybe? Would you
Yeah.
put a beast?
I think so. Like you can because you want to negate the damage or the potential beast damage, right?
Mhm. Or you want to amplify your own damage, right? So, like, you
Yeah,
turn
because you're
one of
not.
the plants into a beast so that your aqua cards do more damage, right?
Yeah, that could be the other way around of looking at it. But
Mhm.
unfortunately, the artifact was what won or what got the Sigurdsson the win there.
Yes.
And all
That's
right.
crazy,
Okay.
dude. An artifact win in the grand finals of the World Cup. That's crazy.
Yes, sir. It's quite rare too, right? I mean, we have
Yeah.
not we have not seen a lot of artifact plays. We have not
True.
seen those kind of stuff happening, and those are the new things that's on Axie Classic right now. Like
Yes,
back
yes,
in the day, 2021, we didn't have artifacts. We didn't have like ways to change the class of the Axie that you have or the opponent,
Mhm.
right? So
Yes.
really really nice stuff there, and yeah. Sigurdsson securing the win, getting him in the lead 2-1. Let's see how Federico answers back. What are the options for Federico here? Let's take a look at the ban, or let's take a look at the ban screen so that we can have an idea what potential axes Federico might have.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. Let's take a look at that lineup, please.
Jillo says, Agui. Agui talaga, sir.
Yeah, that was very painful.
All right, here we go. I think any of the lineups Federico has actually goes well against Sikkerson.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of the placement of where the axes are, the gears that you're equipping them, and at the same time the artifact. I mean, just based on the last match, right? So
Yeah.
it's a matter of reading what the other player at this point. They already know how each other plays. Federico reads Sikkerson. Sikkerson always goes all in on the first round, especially if there are rice on the table. But We'll see, man. We'll see what the read is in the next game.
All right,
Arya,
Zaylee. I see you. I see your message, but I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say the last part. But yeah, shout out to Aki and Jeebs. I'm not gonna say the last part. All right.
Shiba on the
Oh,
YouTube side says Arya
yeah.
also did that in Guild War Finals, and he used Rice level 2 and still killed the Aqua using the artifact. Oh, he
Ah,
did.
yeah. Thank you for letting us know. I did not know that. Thank you for that, Shiba.
I didn't even notice that one. And Arya, by the way, if you forgot, Mr. Gors, Arya was the one that has the Emperador.
Ah, was that him? All right. We got the man himself.
The man himself.
Hmm.
All right. I think they will still go with the same setup. I feel like, or maybe Sikasen will go back to the Aquas. I don't think the mech. I mean, the mech actually did well, right? It dealt a lot of damage. Was also the MVP of the last match, but I kind of feel like it's not the best, especially with the lineup that Federico has.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I don't
maybe he
know.
should stop using that leak plant, right? He did well without that before. Oh wait, maybe it's because he was using the Unco plant. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah.
can still
N-
change artifact on picking phase.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
No.
Wait,
You
on
can still
speaking face,
change.
yeah, but not while you're already in the game.
Yeah. Not what when you're in the game. So you can use
Gold
it
laner.
while in the ban in the pick and ban phase.
Yeah, yeah, you can change before the game, right?
Yes, sir. During the
Yeah.
setup, you can, but when you are in game, you can no longer change the artifact.
Yes. All right. Gold laner is asking. Guess what? Yes. What is it, Mister Gold laner? I have no idea.
What are we guessing here, Gold Laner?
Mhm. All right, we're just waiting for the players to start game number 4. Sikozen is currently in the lead with 2-1, and yeah, three more wins, and Sikozen is the champion. But Federico still has a say about that. Let's see. Oh,
Exactly. The
oh, it's
Babylonia,
The Babylonia Aqua. Oh, here we go.
the Babylonia Aqua that has a lot of HP and
Mm-hmm.
the speed down to ensure that he is gonna go last and deal damage with those Babylonia 251 if he uses it against that Aqua. And it might be the case here. We've
Mhm.
seen this matchup before. This is the same lineup earlier, if I'm not mistaken. And the Rice does not need to be a chained on the side of Federico this time around. So it's gonna be a lot of stealing.
Dude, I just noticed. 556 HP Aqua. It has more HP than most of my reptiles.
Because
That's crazy.
he's using the level 5 HP gear, and
Yeah.
those the eyes and the ears are actually plant part as well.
Mhm.
That's why it has a lot of HP.
Yeah. It's tankier than my jumping poison Axies. That's crazy.
Champy Axie says, shout
Mm.
out to CGG members watching. Great matches. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Alberto says, "Vamos, Federico.
Vamos.
Vamos."
Vamos indeed.
Yes.
G1 EB's play says spaghetti. I don't know what that means, but okay, sir. Hero's
He's
Bane is going to
hungry.
be used, and the balloon is there. Wooden stab enough to put the Axie in last stand. Federico on the back foot again in this matchup, but he has won in this situation before. Let's see if he can do it again. He does have a lot of cards and a lot of energy for those two Axies in the back and the midline. So he has an option here to go for a fragile play and then use the cards from the midline to finish off the frontline Axie.
I mean, that's what he wants to do for sure to shield up. But I mean, Sigurdsson has a chance to skip here, right?
Yeah, that's also an option.
Mm-hmm.
And Kendall
Oh.
says, shout out po kay Jackie Borromeo. Ingat ka dyan sa Korea. Oh, we have folks that are watching from Korea as well. Shout out to you guys.
I hope so. What?
All right.
Otherwise, we're shouting out someone that's. Well, I hope Jackie Borromeo is watching. All right, let's just say
Exactly.
that. All right, all right.
Jackie Borromeo, if you are in the chat, igalaw mo ang baso. Mag-chat ka na rin.
Yo,
No
yo.
upper bracket advantage for Federico? Nope.
Mm-hmm. Nope, nope, nope. The advantage is he's more rested than Sikazin, and also he has a safer path, and he played fewer matches, so he has more techniques up his sleeve that is not yet known.
Exactly. And
Mhm.
Sikozen has
And
already shown a lot because he had to fight a lot of matches as well earlier. And at the
Mhm.
same time, two of those were actually one against Federico, and then the other was also streamed. So Federico has a lot of info already based on the matches that we've already streamed for Sikozen. So
Yep.
right now, HP advantage is going to the side of Sikozen though. But that backline Axie for Federico looks very, very dangerous. He has a lot of cards, he has a lot of energy, and he also has an option to shield up that midline Axie as well.
also,
he-
yeah, Anime Ducky is asking, is it finals? Yes. Is it best of 7? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm,
Yes to both questions. And Gold Laner, shout out from Ireland. I have land here for you guys in extra cow.
Extra cow.
Oh, boy. Okay, here
okay.
we go. Fish hook to the upstream swim is gonna be enough
Alright.
to finish that one. Sika's
Okay.
in. Oh no,
Oh,
Federico
oh,
conceded.
that was the worst possible outcome for that match. All right.
Federico was in a bit of trouble there because the
Mhm.
plant was still alive. I think he was under the impression that Sikazin will not finish his midline, but unfortunately Sikazin decides to nope, not gonna give away any HP back for your midline. I'm just gonna kill it off. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, at that point, it was not. It was no longer a winnable battle against that backline and that midline for Sigozin. And Federico, unfortunately, had to concede and forfeit and focus onto the next match. 3-1. Sigozin looking poised to win it. Take the crown away from Federico one more time. Let's see if that is going to be the case indeed. Or Federico might just, get some support from you guys, from the Latin America community or the people that supports Federico. Make sure to put something in the chat. Cheer him on, guys. He's watching the stream as well, most likely, reading the chat. Make sure to cheer for your guy because right now he needs all the cheers and the support of everyone to get back into the match. 3-1. Sigazin poised to win this one out. One more win, and it's gonna be over for Federico.
Isn't it 2? Best of 7? Oh, wait. You're right. Oh, right. It's best of 7. One more game. You're right. Oh my gosh. Why did I think it was 5 wins? I was thinking it was 5 wins. My bad. All right, all right. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Sick is in at match point now, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, one more win. You're right. Oh my gosh. I all this time I was thinking, oh, it's fine. He still has 2 more games.
No, it's not looking
No.
good for him at this point,
Yeah.
unfortunately. The
Yeah.
golden road might be broken, but it is still not broken until the last game has been lost. And unfortunately, the 2 energy, I'm looking at the game right now, 2 energy from Sikazin was enough to get rid of that midline Axie. All he needed was the Uranda and the level 2 Goda, and that
Yeah.
midline Axie was just done, so. And
Yeah.
that was
Also,
enough. Yeah.
all right. Just to clarify, guys, we have a 2-minute delay on the stream. So when we say replay, we're looking at the 2-minute delay stream.
Yes,
So
sir.
just to avoid any confusion, because people might be wondering, wait, where's this replay? Uh, it's only us casters that have the advantage when it comes to
The-
replays. Sorry
the
about that, guys.
replay is coming back from the Twitch stream that we're watching as well. So what you're watching right now is 2 minutes delay. That's why we have somewhat like a replay. We can go back in time and watch it.
Yes, yes, yes.
And yes, getting rest is his advantage. Yes, I think that is actually a good amount of advantage already. Seeing your opponent's cards, seeing how your opponent plays, that's a really good advantage. But
It is.
unfortunately, that's not paying any points right now for Federico, because he is
Mhm.
down 3-1.
Yeah.
Citizen looking good at this point. There must be some ways here. Maybe the Dawn might be a play.
Yeah, I mean, he has to.
Getting the
Yeah,
aggro.
at this point, he doesn't have a choice. Like, he has to use his best teams, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you don't want to save your best teams for the next tournament, right?
Better use it now, right? And
Yeah.
Axie Calix is asking, would there be tournament again next Sunday? Yes, there will be. And that is going to be the World Cup for the Axie Guild Wars. Make sure
Yes.
to tune in for that one as well, because
Mhm,
we're
mhm.
also going to be streaming that same channel. Make sure to be here as well. Sunday is when that's going to be.
Yep, same time, same place. So mark your calendars and watch the grand finals of the Axie Guild Wars.
Yeah, that's going to be an intense one as well, because that's going to be 4 guilds that will be represented with 2 teams each. So both or all teams will have 2 representatives or 2 teams representing their guilds, and that is going to be an interesting tournament, because there could be a situation where 2 guilds will be going, or both teams from the same guild will be fighting each other at one point or another in that tournament. So
Yeah. I mean, it
make
doesn't
sure-
have to be the finals. It can be at any point in that tournament.
exactly.
And some of the people from this tournament will be hungry to prove themselves because they got sent to the shadow realm in this
Chan?
tournament. So
Chan,
you know,
Thunderstruck would actually
uh-huh.
be there.
Yeah, Mitsubishi. Yeah,
Mitsubishi would be there. Asham will be there. A lot
Yeah.
of the folks that have unfortunately been eliminated in this one would be
Mhm.
back in there as well to prove themselves and prove that their guild is the strongest in the
in the
Axie-
world.
in the world.
Yeah, it's
There
a
you go.
World Cup. You know.
There you go. Dani Supreme says, "Let's freaking go, Chico Zen." There you go. Some supporters. Gold Laner is asking again. Guess what? What do we need to guess, Mister Gold Laner,
Why?
sir?
Is it another extra cow?
Shout out to Ireland, okay?
Mhm.
And
You
make
know,
sure that
I've been very careful talking this whole time because if you notice, Kotaro has his katana on my neck the entire time. I think I should move a little to the left. I'm kind of scared of the katana. 'Cause I need my throat to be intact, you know.
yeah. Kotaro is just in the shadows, ready to
Yeah,
slice the throat of that doggo. Oh boy.
Yeah, let's move a little to the left. Just keep safe, right? Right. Yeah, right. Let's just do that.
All right. We are just waiting for the match to start. And this might be
The final game.
the final game. Chikazen or
Ooh.
Sikazen has switched back to the mech. Okay. Interesting play here. But that backline Aqua is still going to be faster. For some reason, even though it's equipping an HP gear, it's still faster than the mech for some reason. I'm not sure. Is that accurate?
Oliver CDA says, "Se viene la remontada." I think that translates to the comeback is coming.
All right. Well, we are in it for that one. If we see a comeback, we appreciate that. But the vegan diet is going to be a lot of damage. The wooden stab is there to answer on the side of Seekers, and everything is pretty even right now. HP, the cards, and at the same time, the energy. But at the same time, Seekers has the advantage in terms of the damage against that frontline frontline plant on the side of Federico. Let's see if that is going to be the case here. All Sikozen needs right now is one additional card, the hero, and that is exactly what he got. Doll Grip, together with the Night Seal, might be enough to finish the front line. And that is exactly what happens. That is not going to be enough on the side of Federico, though. Unfortunate. Oh no. This is not good for Federico.
Yeah,
Sikazin has
that
the
that
advantage.
the plan surviving again. Kind of not the best position right now for Federico, but he does still have that Nemo tail. I guess that's his win condition. Like he needs to have the energy advantage before the 2v1.
Exactly. And he does have the Unco as well onto that midline. So he
Mhm.
can. There is an option for Federico
No,
to
no,
go
no, no, no,
with a
no, 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 no.
Nemo.
You don't wanna 1v1 a plant, especially with an aqua body and the plant has that
But
level
you
2
have to
reach.
take note that that Aqua has the Revenge Arrow. That deals a lot of damage in
Uh,
the 1v1. So there is still
mm,
an option. But let's
okay,
see.
yeah, I would still opt for the 1v1
The
with the
front to
mech.
back.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
front to back. But I mean, I'm not playing in the grand final, so what do I know? What do I know?
What do we know? Indeed,
Hmm.
Federico is already thinking,
Hmm.
has his hand or has his finger in his lips, trying to think. Tense moment right now.
Yep.
Both skipped onto the last turn. And right now, Federico has a lot of cards, a lot of energy, has an option to
Mhm.
go kill the front line, deliver the damage onto the back line together with that. Oh, another skip from both of them. Okay, here we go.
Mhm.
Damage are going to come through. Tail slap together with the angry
All
lamp is going
right.
to be enough to finish it. Puts it in last stand though.
Oh
The arrow is not going to go
no!
through. A
Oh
little bit
no!
unfortunate.
Look at that smile on Sikozen, dude.
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh God, three
That was not
energy
the scenario
wasted.
that he wanted to be in. I think the play there would have been better if he used the Oranda together with the Nemo, because that
Uh,
will ensure the damage going through, and then the Nemo would be enough to put the last hand
mhm.
off. Ah,
Dude. Okay, let's see. It's not lost yet, but he is at a disadvantage. All right,
exactly.
not
Still
lost
at
yet.
the
Also, they're both using plant artifacts again. I wonder if that's going to be a factor again. It goes for the
we will
skip.
see.
One more skip, but that frontliner's dead for sure.
Yep, that is gonna be
Yeah.
dead, and the energy is also gonna be gained. Federico, 2v1 situation. Oh my god, this is not looking good for Federico. The only light at the end of the tunnel for him is that there is no card on that mech just yet. But there is a leak yet again
Mm-hmm.
on the plant. That means if that is used, that two damage cards will be disabled on the next turn onto the 1v1 situation for Federico.
All right. Okay, so what happens here? Like he needs to use two Orandas and two Revenge Arrows to kill that plant. Then
Yep, because
he uses.
the revenge arrow would be roughly around 260, if I'm not mistaken. He opted to use the angry lamb as well because he needed to. 233. It's not gonna be enough. The one
Oh,
oh
oh, wait! Hold up!
hang on, hang
Hold
on,
up!
hang on, hang
Hold
on.
up!
But
Hold
the
up!
leak is gonna disable the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in the same situation where the
All right.
artifact is plant.
Can
Citizen
he top deck the two angry
hero.
lambs?
That's a question. But on the side of Citizen, can he top deck the two heroes? Because if he does, that will be enough to kill the Aqua together with those two cards that he has right now.
Wait, what does hero? Is that hero level 1 or 2?
Yeah, that's hero level 1. He does not throw it though. He does not.
Oh!
Oh, what happened there?
Oh my! He surrendered. He didn't draw the heroes, like you said. So he just, yeah, that was GG. All
Oh
right,
my
all
god,
right,
he
all
didn't
right. Okay,
draw the
okay.
hero there.
What? What was that? Sorry, prediction team. What was that? Who? Federico surrendered?
What? No.
Oh,
I think it
okay.
was
Sorry.
Citizen
Sorry.
that actually surrendered that one.
Okay. Sorry. That was from the perspective of Citizen. So Citizen was the one who surrendered, right?
Yep.
It's
And
always
there,
with the left side, right? So we have a game number 6, right?
Oh my god, that was intense.
that was so intense, man. Like if Citizen draw the two heroes there, he would have used the artifact and
He could have
onto the
won.
the the the, the aqua, and that would
Mhm.
allow him to win because the the doll grip is most likely gonna deal like 255. That's gonna
Mhm.
bring the aqua down to half HP, and
Mhm.
then the Goda would be like
Mhm.
150, and then two
Yeah.
heroes would be enough
Okay.
because they are using max artifact. That means they will get 8 turns of that Axie being a plant. Even if Federico used all his cards, he would still have to be in the plant stage for 4 cards, and that's going to be enough. That would have been enough, and
Mhm, mhm.
unfortunately, he didn't. Unfortunately for Sikozen, he wasn't able to draw the two heroes that he needed, and yeah, that is a GG right there for Sikozen
Mm.
and Federico taking back the win, 3-2. I
All
think they still
right.
have a series. It might be a reverse sweep. Who
Well,
knows?
we'll find out. You know what? I just realized if he uses two Orandas, he would not have killed the plant. So using the Angry Lamb there was actually the correct play.
Yep. You
Right.
only use the Oranda to what do you call this? To put the
To put the
fragile in.
fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm
Oh
going
my God!
to the replay
Intense.
on YouTube.
Yep. He
Right.
needed. Yeah, he needed the hero there. Unfortunately, the hero was not around, was not able to top deck it, and as you mentioned, Federico was able to top deck his key cards, which were the two angry lambs. And after
Mhm.
that, it's gonna be GG because the the aqua would still be faster than the mech at that point. And yeah, we got it, boys. All right, the
Mhm.
Latin America is cheering for Federico right now. Eleazar Salcedo, let's go, Fedi. Let's get it,
Yo, not Fede.
Fede,
Like
Fede.
Federico. Fede.
All right, Champiaxi says GG's. Alberto says
Yes.
good. And
Yo,
then
G-Log says
Hernan,
critical
I
for
don't
the
know what you want.
win.
All right, congratulations. But it is still not over, boys. We are still at game number 5. 2 more games will determine who is going to take it. And
We're still at
yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
we're still at match point, ladies and gentlemen. If Sikosen wins this, he wins the entire tournament. If Federico wins this, we're going to be having one last game. But let's see what happens there, because right now we still don't know if there's going to be a game 7 or it's going to end at game 6.
Yep. And that on
Yeah,
that last match, it was a matter of card
I
draw,
think
right?
so. Yeah.
Towards the end, it was a case of bad card draw for Sikazin.
Yes.
And yeah, unfortunately, because he had the setup, right? He had the
Yes.
leak in the
Mhm.
previous turn. He was able to deal damage onto the aqua bit to chip it down to the
Mhm,
range
mhm.
where he could have, went 1v1 with that Axie with the artifact from the mech. And unfortunate, but
Mhm.
it still makes me happy because we are gonna go to the game 6. We are
Yes.
gonna get more matches. We're gonna get more action, and one level 1 rise next time for the mech. Um,
Mm,
I I don't think so.
maybe.
I,
I don't know.
I don't think that level 1 would actually be best because of the damage difference. 90 versus 120 is huge, especially if you have the plant artifact that you can use or rely on onto that late game. I think level 1 rise might not cut it. Although you do have the utility of like having the threat of stealing energy, but
Mhm. The damage
at
I
that
think it
point
still wins out, right?
there was no energy to be stolen anyway, right?
Yeah. I
So
don't
I don't
think
know.
I don't think if you are 1v1 with a rice tailed at level 1, I think you'll always use all of the energy, especially if you have class advantage, right?
Exactly, exactly. Champion Axie says, great games, 100%. Yes, sir. And Sean
Hmm.
Fajardo says, why Sixon didn't make Federico Aqua become plant, reduce damage to his plant? Um, I'm not sure if turning the Axie to a plant would reduce the damage.
It would, but I don't think it. I think it would have still been the same. Hold on, let's go back on the YouTube one. Let's see that replay.
Wouldn't it
Um,
have decreased the damage if the
yes.
Axie is a plant?
Yeah,
Because I
because it won't have the stab bonus. It won't have the same type as body bonus.
you're right. Okay.
Oh, okay, hold up. It had 145 HP. The last hit did 154 for the lamb. So if it was not a plant, if it was not an aqua, it would have dealt a lot less damage. So it would have survived, yeah.
Mm, hmm.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Well, that was an interesting game indeed. And
Hmm. Okay.
Champion says we need game 7. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
get you game 7, sir. But we
Mm,
need to make sure that Federico is able to do so on the next game so that we can get it.
all right. Sean, I think you make a good point, but he also needs that plant body on so that his mech can have a stand can do enough damage to kill it, right? Because if it was still an aqua body, he'd
Yeah.
need like 4 energy to kill it,
Yeah.
and he
It will,
didn't have that luxury.
yeah, that would be it would have made the game longer, but
Hmm.
at the same time it would still may be the same result.
Hmm.
All right. We are just waiting for the players to get into the game. And right now, let's throw some shout out to the community members that we still have around here. 63 viewers on Twitch, 88 on YouTube. You guys are
Yo.
crazy. Asham, game 7, please. Sir, why are you not in this game anymore? I'm just kidding. Asham,
Yo, the shade. Come on, Gunlock, don't do that.
no. Asham and I are Discord friends. We chat.
Okay.
All right. I love that guy. I love that guy. Asham,
Mhm.
Asham, Chan, who else? There were a couple of guys that or the pro players that we played together at Tribally back then.
Mm.
We invited them like when we partnered up with E4E like I think
Oh, I
last year.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had those guys play in here. Champion, I think at Champion as well at one point.
We got the game.
Oh,
Ooh,
we
game
are.
6.
Oh, the Dawn.
Yo,
The Dawn is there. Here we go.
the all right, we got the dawn.
Okay,
All
we
right.
got the Dawn, and that is going to be 2 axes faster than the mech right now. This is really an interesting one. Federico looks like poised to win this matchup because he does have a lot of damage from that midline to deal with the plant
plants.
axes, and at the
Yeah.
same time, the mech is not really gonna deal a lot of damage towards those 2 aqua. I mean that aqua and that dawn in the backline. So Federico might get this one, but who knows, man? We are not sure yet because the card draw will still determine what is gonna happen, and the piercing sound on the side of Sikuzen is gonna be used damage after damage together with the
Huh.
Scarab as well. 110.
Is
on
that the
HP.
first skip that we've seen? Is that the first turn 1 skip?
Yeah. That was also a dangerous skip because there are 2 rice on the side of Sikuzen. So
Mm-hmm.
very, very confident skip for Federico there. But
Yeah, he has the egg bomb, but I don't think the dawn will be in trouble if he egg bombs right now.
exactly, there's going to be a lot of HP, and at the same time, only 2 energies coming from Sikuzen next turn. So it will be really safe. So 1 egg bomb, it's going to be enough. Revenge arrow together with that tail slap. Going to deal some decent damage. And at the
Oh,
same
here he
time,
comes in. Wait. Oh, that's his Night Steal. Okay, okay.
Yep, that's a level 1 Night Seal as well, but it's not gonna be enough because there is no steal to happen there. Okay.
Dude,
And it-
Federico's making all the right calls right now. He used the tail slap knowing that there's a double rise on the opposite team that
yeah,
didn't get used on round 1. Yeah, that's a very bold move. Like if
risky
Sigurdsson
play, man.
actually stole an energy, like Federico's in so much trouble, right?
Yep, because Sikosen had the other rise on the mech as well. He could have actually done that, but instead he shielded up the front to make sure that it stays alive and healthy. And right now, HP wise, it's a bit even. Aside from that Dawn in the backline that doesn't have a lot of HP, but it's gonna have a lot of damage. That triple threat is gonna come through. Kotaro and then the wooden stab will be enough to even out the number of Axies. HP advantage going to the side of Sikozen, but the class advantage is gonna go to the side of Federico Lima here. All right, two.
All right, there's no Unco play here, so you can tell that the pressure is mounting because like both players are just super poker face right now.
Yep, they are locked in. Not a lot of options on the side of Federico though. He needs to draw one revenge arrow, or at least two revenge arrow if he can, on that midline Axie. Oh, he does not draw it. Is that a leak? I'm not too sure about that one. Maybe it's just a Kotaro. Okay, that is not a leak in dead. The Kotaro is gonna go through.
Mm. Like Sikozen has the card and energy advantage, but now's not a good time to use that eggshell. I think we've seen that happen before, but I don't think that's a problem, right?
Yeah, I
He
don't
can
think it's a
still
problem,
1v1 with the mech with his mid.
Exactly. There is still a play here, and he is still gonna draw one of the egg bombs because he has not drawn that one. He only used one earlier, and that has not cycled through just yet. He has 4 energies though. Egg bomb is gonna be there, and he is gonna secure the kill onto that
Is it secured?
midline.
I don't think so. Oh, okay, with the aqua.
The
Is it?
hero's bane. Oh, I
Ah,
don't
there
think
it
it's
is.
gonna be enough. HP, and everyone is gonna be disabled. The damage is gonna come through.
Oh,
And the sustain is gonna happen. 131 HP.
okay.
Not looking good for Federico here, and he does not have any cards on that aqua.
That brick wall play on that mid, I think that might be the game-winning play.
That may have been the game-winning play right there, and that might actually be the series-winning play for Sikozen. Because right now, if he wins this one, he will be declared as the champion, and Federico is not gonna make it, unfortunately. Oh my god, the disable.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
the grip
no!
is not gonna be enough. The doll grip and the hero is gonna draw some cards. The leak is gonna be there, and Federico needs to draw the angry lamb yet again.
Oh
If he does not,
God.
it's gonna be over. He does draw it.
Dude! Oh, the smile from Sigurdsson! Oh, he knows it's
The
over.
doll grip, the piercing sound, the night seal is enough, and Federico
Oh my
goes
God!
down.
Yo,
Sikozen gets the win and is your champion for the
the
world.
World Cup champion! Congratulations, Sigurdsson. Dude, the funniest part, that was the plant he didn't ban.
Yes, sir.
That was the plant he didn't ban, and it came out to haunt
that
him.
was the leak, man. The leak. The level 1 leak. And it didn't even, because
Oh,
if the Axie has a level 2 part, we could see it, right? That one didn't have a level 2 part. That
yeah.
one was like the underrated version.
Yep.
But unfortunate for Federico, that was the game-winning move right there.
Yep.
Using the leak and every cards it was able to sustain, gets the HP back from down to 8 HP back to 131. That was massive HP return, and unfortunately,
True. All right. Okay. I heard from the production team that we have a winners interview. All right. So we're just waiting for the production team to set up the
DNY
stuff.
Supreme says, please don't egg. Ah, unfortunate.
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 All
The
right.
egg.
Congratulations again to Sikuzen. We're gonna have him on the stage and joining us for some interview. Let's see what he
Mhm.
thinks. Let's see what he thinks about the last game. That was intense.
All right. All right.
All right.
Okay. Do we have a screen for the winners production
Think
team?
so. There we go.
Do we
That
have
was some crazy match, man. That was some crazy match right there. Doll grip.
live updating of scores. Here we go. It's five. It's five. Stickers in five. There. Oh, four. Yeah. It's
Four,
four, four,
four,
four.
four.
Sorry. I got excited. My bad. My bad. I got
It's best
excited.
of 7, of course.
Best of seven. All right. Do we have a scene with Citizen visible,
All right. I
or
think,
do we do it from this scene? Do we talk show? Well,
all right. We're just setting it up.
yeah. We got
Sir Manny GS says, Salamat Dadon.
yes.
Sir Manny GS, let's freaking go. There you go. All right.
All right.
We're just setting up for the interview here.
We got
already have
Citizen
Citizen
in
the
here.
background.
Yeah,
and
big
we
smiles,
are
big smiles
ready.
from the champ. All right. We're just waiting for the production team to
You know what,
to
man?
set up.
I feel like the wifey or
Mhm.
whoever was running around in the background was
The wifey
one
buff.
of the wifey buff. And he
Mm,
had to go through everything, right? Like he went through the lower bracket, he got eliminated, or he went down because of Federico as
Federico.
well.
Yeah.
And then he went through the gauntlet and
Mhm.
had to go through the losers bracket finals and
Mhm.
is able to go back to the finals itself. And yeah, that was intense game
Intense.
for Sikuzen right there.
Yes. All right. All right. We're just waiting for the production team. All right. So we have Citizen in the call. We're just waiting.
Sean Fajardo
And
says, ganda ng laban, panalo din pati viewers. Oh, yes,
yes.
sir.
All right.
Everyone is winning, man. Everyone is
There
winning.
you
There
go.
you
There's
go.
our champion. All right, Mr. Citizen, how do you feel right now?
Ano po?
Ah,
Tagalog po.
Tagalog. Sige, sige.
Anong pakiramdam mo ngayon na ikaw na ang champion ng World Cup?
Masaya po syempre. Di ko
Masaya.
din in-expect eh.
Mhm.
Ay, yung team ko kasi medyo di ko napagandaan.
Oh, okay. What a
Di
flex.
ko din alam. Patanta sa lang ko dun eh.
He said that the team that he has composed was not really well prepared, but I think the execution was actually there
Mhm.
as well. Sikusin. So I don't think that you did not prepare that much because the game
Yeah.
itself showed.
Last minute po kasi ako iniisip ko po kasi ako round 1 exit parang gano'n.
That was certainly not a round 1 exit,
yes.
sir.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Hindi po kasi
So,
ganun kaganda team ko eh.
you know what? If you think so, who are we to judge? But yeah, the results say otherwise, Mr. Singleton.
Nakita naman sa result ng laro. And
Mhm.
you are now crowned as the Axie Infinity Classic World Cup first World Cup champion for the solos division. Congratulations again, Mr. Sikuzen. Any words for your fans or the people that were watching?
Shoutout po.
Sige, shout out.
Go ahead.
Shoutout po kay Bin, kay Sir Patkid, kay Sir SP, kay sa Monster ko si Monster, pati sino pa nga 'to? Shoutout
Sino pa?
sa GF ko tas sa family ko, kay Lian.
Hey! Yung may
Yo.
dumadaan si GF ba yun?
Hindi pa.
Hindi pala.
Hindi.
Si ano pala,
Ate, baka
si ate
ate.
or si ate or si ano.
Shoutout din po kay Mark nagtulong sa Comco.
There we go. A lot of support for our boy Sikuzen right here. And you still have matches to be played next week, no? Kasali ka pa rin ba 'di ba sa
Guild
Guild
Wars.
Wars.
sa Guild Wars?
Ah,
All right. Are
Nice,
you gonna be
nice,
playing
nice.
for which team? Kasi dalawa yung
OSK.
representative niyo, 'di ba?
OSK pa rin.
But you have like two representatives for OSK, right?
Feeling ko ibang tatlong player po maglalaro dun sa isang slot.
Okay. So
Okay.
that is
Mhm.
gonna be something that we need to be watching out for as well. If you guys are a fan of Axie Classic, make sure to be here next week because Citizen and the rest of Overskill will be playing again. And congratulations again, sir. You've just won yourself 2,300? Was that
Yes.
2,300?
2,300 AXS. Anong gagawin mo sa 2,300 AXS?
Paldong-paldo ah.
At current prices, that's 145k pesos. May
Jesus.
pang-date na kay
Bayad.
girlfriend.
Yung 20% po bayad sa rent, yung 80 matic, bulsa.
There you go.
Nice,
Pambili
nice,
ng
nice.
mga
Pambili na ng
kailangan.
yan. Pwede ka na
Motor.
bumili ng Mio or bumili ng mga motor, no? Di ba?
Straight payment,
Matic.
cash.
Puntahan mo kaagad yung
Matic.
supplier. Ito na. Bili mo ako ng motor. Okay. Congratulations again, sir. Citizen, ladies and gentlemen, this is your champion. Ito na sa taas. Ito. Ayan. All right. Congratulations again, sir. Any other, words that you want to give out to your fans?
Salamat po sa Infinity, kay Sir Slim, tas mga moderator po dito. Thank you po. Sa inyo din po, salamat din po.
You're
Alright, no
welcome.
worries.
It was a joy to cast your games.
Yes, sir. It was really fun to cast your games and
Kaya Arya po, nakalimutan ka.
kanina?
Kay Arya po.
Si Arya.
Arya.
Si paring
Lalo-lalo
Arya.
na kay Mark.
Bigyan ka ng shot pagka nanalo.
Oo. Pa-shot si Arya. All right. Okay, congratulations again. And with that said, we are going to go ahead and close this tournament out. Congratulations again to the participants. Congratulations again to Citizen, to Federico, who put up a great match, a great fight. You still get 2,000 or what's that?
1,000. Oh no, 1,400.
1,400 AXS. Not bad for a tournament, for a 2-day tournament, right? Congratulations again, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Mr. Gorse, take it away.
All right, thank you guys, everyone, for attending the World Cup Solos for Axie Classic. We'll be back once again next week for the grand finals of the Guild Wars. And we'll hope to see you guys again next week. This has been Grars.
And this has been Gunlock. And bye-bye.
Bye.